Customer service, can I help you?
Yes, may I speak to Sharon God?
Oh, what do you want to talk to her about? Can I help you with something?
Well, maybe you can. They had called my number, and they told me this was the number to call. Is this 76097?
Yeah, what you want?
I really don't know. They called and asked, told me to call this number.
Well, maybe you should pay your bills.
Excuse me, if you don't know what it's about, why you think it's a bill?
Well, yeah, I know all kinds of things. Some of you people don't like to pay your bills.
What do you mean, some of you people? What people you mean?
You people that don't pay your bills.
Bitch, I pay my fucking bills.
Well...
Now, do you have the right person you wanted?
I'm a customer service rep.
Well,
who the hell do you think you talking to, you crazy ass bitch? What's the matter with you?
You white bitch, kiss my ass.
Customer service, can I help you?
No, bitch, I don't want to.
Oh, you, who you think you talking to?
Who in the hell you think you talking to?
I'm a southern, I'm a southern man. Here, you're talking to right now.
If you was a northern man.
You better talk straight with me. No, who the hell you think you is?
Bitch, I know I'm better than you.
Listen here, Buttercup. I don't know you, cause some kind of hoochie mama.
Your mammy was a hoochie mama, ho. What? What you say, bitch? What?
Don't you talk about my mama now.
I'll talk about your mama and her mama and her mama before her. And you know what? I'll talk about your redneck ass.
You being a poop head.
Customer service, can I help you?
Yes, what kind of business is this?
Oh, who that, Jim Bobby I was talking to?
Yeah, that little white southern-ass bitch cracker y'all had. And you know what? I'm calling the Better Business Bureau and
don't be talking that way. Don't start talking like that, damn it.
No, I'm calling the Better Business Bureau.
No, you ain't. No, you ain't.
No way to run
You see, Willis, she's a bad one.
Look, you little white cracker. Suck out my ass.
Don't call the Better Business Bureau.
I'm going to call the Better Business Bureau.
No, don't do it.
And good morning. And Captain Jenks, you're up. You're on the air.
Hey, good morning, Howard.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Do you think that the Monkees belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Without a doubt. The Monkees were a rock band that sold many records. They had hits that are rock and roll. I mean, not cool rock and roll like the Stones, but I could think of 10 Monkees songs that were huge, and they're rock and roll. Of course they do.
Is that the only criteria that you had hit records?
No, you got to be a rock band. Now, the rock.
No, that's it. A hit records and a rock band.
Yes, you got to have a body of work. Now, the rock and roll, Randy Newman over the Monkees? No way. Look, of course they belong in there.
I think we need to straighten out the criteria because we don't know what
I'll give you the criteria. It used to be if you were a rock band. Now they have rap. They include, and they don't include country. They have rap. They have pop. They have the blues. Soul. Everything but country. They should call it the Music Hall of Fame. That's number one. If you really want to be fair about it. But even listeners wrote me yesterday and mostly agreed with me about the Moody Blues. And here's a couple of comments. Biggest snub, ELO, Electric Light Orchestra. Absolutely. Look at the body of work and the hit songs, and they're a rock band. It seems they all don't like this... what's it like, orchestral rock or something, but I don't even know how to put it. This guy goes, what about Emerson, Lake and Palmer? Unbelievable oversight. I mean, what are they kidding? Emerson, Lake and Palmer, a fantastic rock band.
Never even been nominated?
No. If you get nominated, you're in, I think.
No, that's not true.
Oh, no? I don't know how that stupid thing works, but here, Deep Purple, Judas Priest, King Crimson, Cheap Trick, yes, Jethro Tull, what? What? I mean,
Chicago.
Chicago, ELO, Bad Company.
Three Dog Night.
What are you, high? 3 Dog Night. I'll tell you what, 3 Dog Night over, if you're going to... Public Enemy is not a rock band. I like Public Enemy. But they're not a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now,
Terry Jacks.
who?
Terry Jacks.
Kirby Jacks.
No, Terry Jacks. Seasons in the Sun.
No, stop. Now you're being dopey. Here, Howard, you are spot on with your Rush assessment. Technically impressive, but there's no connection with them. The best line was, listen to this. It's nonsense. Exactly. Biggest snub, ELO. Biggest snub for the whole, Jethro Tull. Bad Company. Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Great three-piece band. Fantastic. Blue Oyster Cult, Deep Purple, Rainbow, Judas Priest, Rory Gallagher. And I don't know. I don't know Roy Gallagher. Fred probably knows.
I do.
King Crimson, and of course, Cheap Trick.
Even Mountain.
Well, yeah. How does Leslie West and Felix Pappalardi, who also was the producer of so many Cream records, how and Ginger Baker, those three guys, Ginger Baker, I'm Femesh this morning. Leslie West, Felix Pappalardi, and who was the drummer? Corky? Yeah, Corky Lang. Those three guys were phenomenal. Even Peter Frampton over most of these bands. Peter Frampton was in a band called Frampton's Camel, and then he was in a band called what was the name of his
I think
first
it was
band?
Humble Pie.
Humble Pie. Humble Pie was one of the best bands I've ever heard. By the time he was doing that other shit, he was already kind of lame. Humble Pie. That first album of Humble Pie, the black album cover, I think it was black. I'm trying to remember. It's 100 years ago. But what was some of the titles off that Humble Pie album? I'll play one that. This was Frampton's first band. What
is it? 30 Days in the Hole?
Yes. Play that.
Okay.
He must have put this out in the 70s.
72, I think.
Yeah.
What rendition is that?
A second. This is a really good band. To get a hold of that Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and organize it.
Well, I was going to say, what do you do when injustices like this are being perpetrated?
Well, you got to point it out. I think I got to start a Howard Stern's Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and really create an environment that makes sense. I was watching that show thinking, well, this is crazy. Yeah, it's fabulous. The whole album was good. Humble Pie.
That's such a great song.
Yeah. All right,
Ken. I was going to say, if you have the Monkees in to perform Pleasant Valley Sunday, I will lick a log of Sal's shit.
Yeah. Well, Davy Jones was gone, and that other guy who became the heir to the...
No, he's touring with them right now.
Michael Nesmith?
Mickey Dolenz and Peter Tork are now touring. I'm going to see them on July 20th.
But that's not Michael Nesmith.
Right.
Yes, it's Michael Nesmith with them.
Well, Michael Nesmith's, I think, mom was the heir to the...
No, she
created it.
She invented liquid paper.
She created whiteout.
Yeah.
Remember that when you had a typewriter and you could, white out? There's a business that must have dried up, no pun intended.
Yeah, but she made all the money before it dried up.
Yeah, so he had tons of money, and he was like, hey, I don't have to work with the Monkees.
Well,
fuck you, Monkees.
He's touring with them now, and if you have them in to perform Pleasant Valley Sunday, I will stick my tongue on a log of Sal's shit.
There was a really good Monkees song that actually was sort of psychedelic. I think it was on their last album. I can't remember the name of it, though. I'd have to hear the album's songs, the list of songs.
Porpoise song.
Who?
The Porpoise song.
No. Take the. You got the album there?
I'm looking for it.
I'll show you a good Monkees song. Not Pleasant Valley Sunday, which is fine. I mean, but
you don't have it listed by album, so
give me some song titles. I'll tell you what was good. Valerie.
Valerie. Okay, that's 68.
Remember that one?
I'm a Believer.
Well, yeah.
Daydream Believer. They did a lot of believing.
Good. Yeah.
They did a lot of believing.
They believed in everything. Well, you believe too if you get that lucky.
What was it? Words? You said psychedelic.
Yeah, it's this ain't the one. No, it's cool. I mean, I'm not gonna sit there and play Monkees.
Daily Nightly, Howard. It's called Daily Nightly, right?
Well, the Monkees should have been in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. All right, Jenks, I got to go. It's not that important.
All right.
I mean, we want to sit there and talk about that. Who gives a fuck anyway about that?
Not your Hall of Fame.
Exactly. What do you want from me? Speaking of rock and rollers, Ray Manzarek of The Doors, 74 years old. Used to do our show a couple of times. Must have done it about 3 or 4 times. He died. He had, listen to this. He had cancer of the bile duct. Go figure you can get cancer there. Can you imagine?
And then it killed him? You wouldn't think a bile duct cancer would kill you.
Well, what's bile? Isn't that the liver?
The bile comes from the gallbladder.
Oh, yeah, I would figure that would kill you, actually.
Well, you can live without a gallbladder.
Yeah,
Who cares about the duct that carries the bile? The bile.
Maybe it's spread everywhere,
I guess. I guess it wasn't found. I mean, probably that would be a hard one to detect.
I always felt bad for Ray because, first of all, the idea of putting together a band that actually is going to have any kind of commercial success is almost nil. I mean, the odds are ridiculously low. Okay. So Ray Manzarek, Robbie Krieger, Jim Morrison, and the other dude,
John
Densmore, go to a transcendental meditation meeting, and they meet each other. Like, wow, what are the odds? I think actually it wasn't all 4 of them. I think it was Ray and Jim Morrison were at the transcendental meditation meeting, and they decided to get a band together. Jim Morrison says, hey, I'm a poet, but might be cool to, write a few songs. He had thoughts of writing some songs. Ray was a really great keyboard player, so they got together and did their thing. And so before you know it, they have the Doors, and the Doors become huge. I was not a big Doors fan. I didn't care about the Doors all that much. But then, they get this success, and then fucking Jim Morrison goes kablooey and fucks the whole thing up by either killing himself or getting killed, I don't know, in France. Who knows what happened with it? We still don't know, right?
No.
What happened with it?
Anything could have happened with Jim Morrison.
Yeah.
There was one claim that he OD'd in a club somewhere, and they dragged him back to the hotel and stuck him in a bathtub.
Right. I know he supposedly was in a bathtub somewhere. So that's all I know about it. And he's buried somewhere in France, and people go there and they piss on the grave and do all kinds of weird shit. They go and worship there.
They're like Jim Morrison. That's what they're
they pretend to be Jim Morrison because they're a bunch of losers. Yeah. Going to pretend to be Jim Morrison. Posers. But Ray spent the rest of his life walking around looking for, Jim Morrison. I mean, every once in a while those guys would get together and do a Doors thing, but sometimes Ray actually sang on 2 albums after Jim Morrison died. They tried that combo, and that didn't work, of course. Yeah, he didn't have the charisma of Jim Morrison and didn't have the chops to be the lead singer, I guess. I don't even know those 2 albums. But that was it. 4-man lineup that made it, and then Jim Morrison went nuts, and then Ray had to spend the rest of his life kind of talking about the Doors
He was like the widow.
Yeah.
Who walks around talking about her husband for the rest of her life.
Yeah. And who knows what would have happened if Jim Morrison lived? Would the Doors have even stayed together? Jim probably would have gone off and done his solo thing. You know, that always happens. These guys wake up and realize maybe the band ain't working for me. You know. So anyway, hey, I do want to mention a whole bunch of things. We have some people stopping by today. Zach Braff is coming in, and also Mel Gibson's ex-girlfriend, or I don't know, was she his wife or his girlfriend?
The Russian woman?
Oh, girlfriend, yeah, Oksana. She's coming in. We're going to talk about when Mel was starting to yell at her and stuff.
Well, let's talk about it all. I mean, Mel must have been, she hooked up with him at one point, so it must have been good at one point.
Oh, yeah, Mel can be
Then when did he change?
Well, welcome to the world of men.
Yeah, but that was a severe turn, Howard.
They get you in bed, and then, then everything happened. Then you find out who the real dude is after a couple of fucks.
That was a severe turn, I hope.
Yeah. And Zach's got that whole thing going on Kickstarter that I want to talk to him about. All right. Anyway, Chuck Zito was on the air. I do want to applaud him. He said it way more, he was way more articulate about it than I was. I wasn't upset yesterday when every single woman almost chose the Boston Bomber over me. What upset me was not that it was me, but that these women would even think to say out loud they would have the sex with the Boston Bomber over anybody. And Chuck was upset about it, and Chuck is right on.
I was listening to a rebroadcast of Howard's show today. And I got to tell you something. They had some kind of a poll out there, and they were asking all these women, who would you rather go out with or go to bed with, Howard Stern or this Boston Bomber? And I'll tell you what, just to go show you how stupid these fucking women are, 9 out of 10 of them said the Boston Bomber. So that just goes to show you how fucked up our society is.
Of course.
Instead of being an American and being patriotic and saying, hey, of course Howard Stern, fuck that Boston Bomber.
Right.
He's a terrorist. He killed Americans.
Right.
He's a piece of shit.
Exactly.
Some of these women said they'd rather fucking fuck this Boston Bomber. They should be fucking ashamed of themselves.
You don't say that.
They even call themselves Americans. They're fucking scumbags as far as I'm concerned, assholes.
Of course.
I want to survey Chuck's girlfriends.
No, but you don't go around saying he's right. You don't go around
I simply am saying I want to survey Chuck's girlfriends.
The Boston Bomber. You wouldn't even give him the dignity of that answer. This guy's an enemy of this country. Chuck is 100% correct. These women are fucking out of their minds.
Who would you rather go on a date with? The Boston Bomber or Howard Stern?
Definitely the Bomber. I'm sorry, but it's true.
I mean, you should be sorry, you pathetic asshole. Get out of my country.
The other guy's young and cute. Let's face it.
All right. We get that. We know I'm not cute, but you don't say that. You say Howard Stern is disgusting, but I would never, ever look at the Boston Bomber. So it would have to be Howard. I would close my eyes and pretend it was somebody else.
Why don't you? I don't know why you're so upset about the truth.
Because it's America has changed. This is an enemy. This guy blew up. Are you out of your mind?
I know human nature.
I don't
You're
care.
acting like, there's some change going on.
You'll fuck me because you hate the Boston Bomber.
I don't like the Boston Bomber.
I hate to say it, but he is good looking. Sorry.
Howard Stern. Howard Stern. I wouldn't want to date a bomber. The Boston Bomber, sorry. The Boston Bomber. Because he's better looking. He's better looking. Sorry. Howard Stern. Boston Bomber. He is better looking. Howard's just kind of weird looking. The Boston Bomber. Unfortunately.
I didn't kill anybody.
He's good looking. Howard Stern, I'm sorry. You don't appeal to me.
Oh.
I'd have the Boston Bomber in my house over Howard Stern.
Well, whatever. I mean, the Chuck's point is way more articulately said than me. It's anti-America.
Yeah, but to say it and really think something else.
No. Don't even say it if you think that. Chop your brain out of your head.
I appreciate their honesty.
No, you don't.
Now we know where the problems are.
Yeah, I got a big problem. People would rather fuck a bomber over me who blew up an 8-year-old child.
They know it's a game. They know it's just a say it. You say, hey, I'd rather fuck Howard Stern than one of those piece of shit low-life terrorists that took American lives.
Right.
An 8-year-old boy and all the people who are listening now who are maimed from that incident.
Right.
It's just very disrespectful.
That's the point.
Not only did they disrespect the rest of America, they disrespected all the people in Boston, all the victims of Boston, and it's a slap in the face to them. And I'd like to smack each one of them in the face, tell you the truth.
And I would love to see you do it. If we have time today, Richard's going to sample exotic beers with his asshole.
Let's fit that in.
You want to fit that in? So many people writing songs about Richard drinking beer with his asshole.
Fill Richard's butthole with beer. Fill that gaping hole with a beer that's so cold. Fill his ass with beer. Pour it into that hole that's brown. His sphincter drowns. It's drowning in beer. Fill Richard's butthole with beer.
And let JD pour it. That's Eli Braden. He's written so many songs about you, Ron, but he seems distracted by Richard's asshole.
I can see how that can happen.
Yeah. Fred, when we have Richard taste the beers today, you could play that if you want.
Got it.
Yeah. I mean, I got a bunch of them you could play.
Pumpkin beer, dark ale, nothing too light. Love craft beer, and I drink it every night. Every different beer gets a different glass. Not an alcoholic, just like drinking through my ass. Hey. Take a beer bottle, open it up, spread my bunghole, and fill it up.
I'm not even sure the guy's singing the right song.
He's beer in my bung.
Terribly unmelodic.
I loved it. That's Kim Chen, by the way. Kim Chen. As a guy who loves singing about Richard's gaping asshole drinking beer. I mean, I could play 1,000 of them came in, you know.
Richard Chris is drinking from his poop chute. Yeah, he's drinking from his poop chute. He mixed some liquor up with his stool. And now we just shoot a pile of alcohol with food.
There you go. So we got a lot of those. Thank you for that. One of our interns pranked Riley Martin the other night.
Hello, Eric in Long Island.
Hey, Riley, I can't really afford the cymbals, but I'll suck your dick for one.
Well, I'm a good man. That's not my forte. Nonetheless, it is a forward and gentle thought that you have there. So go on out in the park like you've been doing, and don't be taking no bag of candy, standing by the bathroom trying to fool the children over there either. Okay?
What was that? He really reacted to that. Anyway, that was Umar the intern.
Hello, Eric in Long Island.
Hey, Riley, I can't really afford the cymbals, but I'll suck your dick for one.
Yeah, that set off Riley. He doesn't like that. As long as we're in a fake phone call kind of mood. Remember the guy from the band Rush who got up and gave his speech at the Rock.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah. This guy. Well, wait, I'll give you an example of blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Wait a sec. We're having trouble.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Sal and Richard took that guy's voice and called it a Chinese restaurant.
Oh, no.
Yeah. It's the dumbest thing you ever heard.
Okay, well, now this.
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Hello, yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Wait. I don't really understand what you say.
Blah, 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 blah.
What do you mean? Bok choy, right?
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah.
What's blah, blah, blah?
Blah, blah.
Broccoli. Cannot really understand what you say.
Blah, 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 blah.
Are you serious? You want to make a fool or... Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
There you go. Didn't last long, but you didn't expect it to. Blah, blah, blah phone call.
Yeah, that guy's probably busy.
Yesterday I told you a story about Jennifer Lawrence's stalker, made over like 200 phone calls to Jennifer Lawrence's parents and left voicemails. We now have the tapes, believe it or not. This is Jennifer Lawrence's answering machine. And this is the stalker stalking her. It's very scary stuff, so if there are young children in the house, get them away from the radio right now.
Hey, it's Jennifer Lawrence. Leave a message.
Hello? Guess who?
Next message.
I had a lot of things I wanted to say to you.
Next message.
I think you need to hear my voice. I think you need to see me.
Next message.
If you didn't still care about me, you'd see me.
Next message.
I want to be your boyfriend. I want you to be my girlfriend.
Next message.
I want to do things for you.
Next message.
Somewhere off in the distant future would be marriage.
Next message.
I miss you.
Next message.
I miss you. I miss you.
Next message.
I miss you, man. I mean, I don't know how else to say it.
Next message.
I think we could be good together. Please think about it. Thanks.
End of messages.
Yeah, there it is, exclusive tape. No one else has that tape. And if you recognize this gentleman's voice, please call us. What
they haven't found him yet?
Well, I've never heard of such a sick man.
Howard Stern, exclusive.
That's right. I mean, that was just awful. I mean, what a pervert. What an animal. Who talks to a woman like that? Only a complete nut would even utter those words over and over again.
That man should be locked up.
I mean, he should have been locked up after hello, hello. Like, that is an insane person. I've never heard anything more humiliating. Really. All right, where was I? Playing you stuff. Speech impediment man, say hello.
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
All right.
Hey, if the Antichrist were to come down on Earth, what question would you ask him first?
You have the worst questions. I mean, who cares?
Who's that bad?
Get out of here. Anissa, you're on the air. Obviously in the middle of using her hairdryer.
Howard?
Yes, hi.
Hi. Howard, it's Anissa. Hi.
Yes, hi.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I was blow drying my hair.
I know, we heard. I said either that's the world's most powerful vibrator or you're blow drying your hair.
No, I was blow drying my hair. I'm getting ready for work.
All right, go ahead, please. No one cares.
Okay. Your hottest chick, biggest fan contest that you're running right now.
That's right. If you're hot and you're a big Howard Stern Show fan, you can enter our hottest chick, biggest fan contest. There's a $5,000 prize. All you got to do is go to SiriusXM.com/Howard for rules and information on how to enter. The $5,000 grand prize is provided by Avion Tequila.
That's
voted
correct.
the world's best tasting tequila. What about it, Anissa?
I did that, okay? But my question to you is, of course, a girl between 20 to 30 is going to be hotter than, say, a 43-year-old woman.
Not necessarily.
That's not necessarily true.
I mean, the odds are probably right, but
But how could she be a bigger fan if you started on the air, I would say, what, in like 1980, 78?
Are you hot?
Very. You told me. My entry has it in my...
When did I see you?
At AGT. I sat behind you and you
I
said...
tell every girl they're hot at AGT. I'm like an elder statesman, though.
Oh, Howard, you're breaking my heart.
I'm like a guy running for office when I'm there.
She believed you.
Oh, honey, you don't believe anything I say. I'm a complete fucking idiot.
Well, the few women my age that listen to you, which there aren't many, also wanted to enter.
How old are you, darling?
43. But I've been listening every single day.
Listen, my wife is 40 years old. She's hot as a pistol, in my opinion.
She is.
And so women in their 40s can be very hot. I'll tell you what, I'm doing this Katie Couric show tomorrow. I'm taping it. I've been watching her show.
She's beautiful.
She's 56, I believe. She looks fucking... Now, who knows if they're propping her up with something or...
I understand, but the nature of your show, you have, strippers and porn stars are on, and they're all...
darling, they got to be... What's my middle name?
Howard.
Exactly.
All right, give me a second. Ray and Ben are your mom. Ashley, Deborah, and Emily are your daughters.
Right. What's my middle name?
I'm thinking.
Don't tell us what you know. Answer the question.
Yeah, right.
I'm going through your history in my head.
That's a question. That's a question
we would ask to see if you even belong in the contest.
I understand,
So
Gary.
let's assume you're a hot 43-year-old, which is
I am.
fine. All right, so what is my middle name?
I know it's not K.
All right, I'll give you a middle. I'll give you an easier one. What's Robin's middle name?
Ophelia.
Okay, so what's my middle name?
You don't have one?
Yes, he does.
I have one.
He never uses it. The one who killed Smith.
All right, leave me alone.
Give me.
So the question isn't whether you're hot enough. It's a question about whether or not you know enough about the show.
Would you give me one more question? I listened every day since 1986. I was 16 years old.
All right, what was my radio name? I tried out a fake name for a few days on the air. What was the name? I was in college radio. I decided the name Howard Stern wasn't exciting enough. I wanted it to be a real radio name. What was that name?
Shit, that's hard. I thought these questions were going to be easier.
Well, you're supposed to be a super fan.
I am. Howard, I was listening the day a listener called in and
I think you have a better chance with the hottest chick, biggest Imus fan. All right, in high school, what was my gym combination lock? Robin knows that like it was yesterday. She remembers it. No, my middle name is... What is my middle name? Alan.
Oh, wow. I really had no idea.
No.
And the other answer is Miles August, right?
Miles... Very good, Robin. You are hot, and you won, Robin.
Congratulations, Rob.
And my 1732-4 was the gym combination lock.
All right, Howard, at least take a look at my application.
Certainly.
Or tell your people to.
Gary, have you looked at this woman's application? Anissa?
I don't know yet. The guys are waiting until everything comes in, so I have to. I
see. All right.
All right, I'm sending it in 5 minutes so it can move to the top of the
Let me
pile.
see her picture.
Here, I'll send it right now. Hang on.
No, hurry up.
I wasn't ready. I was blow drying my hair.
All right. Hurry up.
I'd be Marianne from Brooklyn if I didn't have a job. Let's see. Okay. By the way, I'm really psyched to hear Oksana this morning.
Yeah, me too. Hey, by the way, this kid who, the genius kid who dropped out of high school to form Tumblr.
Yes.
It's a great American story, although I'm afraid a lot of kids are dropping out today because they want to form an internet company, but they're idiots.
Well, that's the concern every time when you hear a story like this.
So they sold it to Yahoo for $1.1 billion, and he gets like about $200 million or something, $250 million of that. And when they told him the sale had gone through, he was like, fucking yeah, or something. He said some obscenity. His thing was fucking yeah. And so, I got to tell you, I've never used Tumblr, but I hate when they get cute and they spell it Tumblr. I
noticed that, and I said, you know what? Nobody's going to know how to spell pretty soon because
I hate it.
Everybody's misspelling everything to be cute.
Everyone's so cute. Tumblr. I don't use Tumblr. I mean, I have Facebook and Twitter, and I have those under protest.
I tried to use Tumblr, but I kept spelling it wrong.
Right. Robin
I
still
couldn't
spells
find
it the right way. But Tumblr, I guess, I've never been on it. Explain to me, Robin. It's a picture service like Facebook. But on Facebook, I can post pictures. Why do I want to post on Tumblr?
I haven't a clue why anybody does any of this stuff.
You know who knows JD? He's probably, I meet girls on there. I mean, they reject me on there.
I just hit send, Howard.
Who'd you send it to?
Contest@howardstern.com.
Gary, do you have access to that?
Yes, give us 2 seconds.
Yeah. I'll look you over. Is it like the one good picture of you, or is it pretty
I
representative?
put 10 pictures. I put my YouTube video of me talking to you on the air, which has your picture and my picture next to each other. You know me. I called in crying when you gave Robin the bracelet. And
I have no recollection of you.
Say now, in the YouTube video or the audio clip, you'll hear you say, oh, yeah, I remember you in this one.
I say that to everyone.
And then you
She believes everything
You know what I remember? And this, I
believe everything he says. I'm a super fan.
I have no idea. No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Oh, nobody knows your middle name. I'm going to ask everybody at work. Nobody knows that. Give me one more. An old one.
What are you wearing in these pictures you're sending me?
Various things.
Bikini?
One of them.
All right. Who do you look like that's famous?
Who do I get that I look like? I used to get Christina Applegate a lot.
Yeah.
Not now, but then. when her show was on.
All right, what were the call letters of the station I worked in at Hartford, Connecticut?
Fuck, these are hard.
See?
Oh, my goodness. Now, come on.
I didn't listen when you
Just
were on
yesterday, I was doing it.
He talks about it all the time.
All right. JD, do you use Tumblr? Anissa?
Yes.
You would bomb out in this contest.
Really? These are how hard the questions are going to be?
Well, I mean, it's WCCC. Every time I get on, I go, WCCC, AM and FM, Hartford. I mean, you know, if you're a fan, you've heard me say that.
All right, that was on the tip of my tongue, but I was like, no, that wasn't hard.
All right, what was the station in Detroit?
No, I got one for her. She don't know that. What's my parents' name?
Oh, come on. Ben and Ray.
JD, you use Tumblr?
I do not use Tumblr.
Do you know what you understand Tumblr?
I mean, I think so. I think it's like a blogging type thing. I'm not a big blogger. Like,
it's a blog.
I tweet, but I'm not big on blogging.
I see. I don't want to blog because my blog is here.
We're still waiting for it.
Her pictures?
Still waiting for my email? Oh, can you search the ones that came in over the weekend?
What do you have? Just tell me how to spell your first name.
Anissa, Anissa.
Yeah, we couldn't find it.
That's good. I'm glad we're having a contest and we can't find our entry.
Sorry, I can't add to the Tumblr.
JD can't speak to save his life. He mumbles all day, he mumbles all night. If you ask him what he thinks, he will sound like this.
Gets me every time.
That is good. You found it? Let me take a look. Can you put the pictures up?
I really didn't want to.
Give me 2 seconds.
Appearance evaluation this morning. I just wanted to...
How could I see if you're hot or not if I don't?
I know, but I
Holy
didn't.
mackerel.
I just really wanted to know if you a girlfriend of mine were talking about it. And we're like, how can he put on like a 20 to 25-year-old who could only have been listening to the show for how long? 8, 9 years? I've been listening for 30 almost. 30?
And you can't answer one question, so.
Every day, Robin, I've listened. I'm not memorizing it. I'm just enjoying it.
Can I just see her picture so I get rid of her already?
Okay.
Sounds like somebody who's never listened a day in her life.
I am.
Good Lord.
People make...
just let me see her pictures. Are they bad, Gary?
She's hot for 43.
Let me see.
Oh, that hurt.
She took one in the gut.
Robin, help me.
Anissa.
I can't see them.
You can't listen, Anissa. You're very pretty, but I don't think you're going to be able to compete with a 21-year-old and that knowledge.
Anissa also. I mean, where's the bikini?
There's still more coming.
Oh, looks to
They're
me
loading
like,
slowly.
Anissa, you could be 15 pounds over at least. Overweight. Are you kidding me? You ain't getting no bikini.
Sometimes I wear a one-piece.
I mean, at AGT, I would tell you you're hot because I'm like Mr. America there. I'm like, I'm like network television friendly Howard.
He's not judging appearance there.
Right. But now that I'm here where I'm a connoisseur.
Do you have a Beetlejuice contest for me?
I mean, look at that. Is she kidding?
There's no bikini picture.
Break.
Where's the bikini picture?
Robin, show Robin my pictures.
No.
She right, Howard. Howard, you hit it right on the head.
Right. What?
She's very pretty, has a very cute face.
You have a nice face.
Probably needs to lose some weight.
Yeah.
But, I mean, to compete in this contest.
Okay. Well, when's the contest? June?
December.
Oh, man.
Is it really in December?
No. I was just trying to give you some time.
Thank you.
I mean, yeah, how's she going to get in shape for this contest? Yes, Jim.
Hey, Howard, how are you today? Hey, listen, I got a great show for this fucking bitch, to be honest. It's called The Most Annoying Cunt.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
that's uncalled for.
Oh, Jim.
I'd rather listen to an hour of Bigfoot than this fucking bitch anymore.
Oh, my God, I didn't call to entertain you, Jim.
Listen.
Now, there's a cute picture.
I wouldn't even consider myself a super fan, and I knew Howard's middle name was Alan. Get the fuck off the phone.
No, I mean, you are cute. You are cute. I'm looking at that picture
Very
of your face.
cute.
Very cute.
Yeah.
I mean, you're cute.
Thank you. All right, I got to go to work.
No. What is it,
Feelings.
Mike?
I've listened every day since 1986.
I know, but I don't think you're fast enough with the information to win this thing. But you're cute. I'll give you that.
Well, I appreciate that.
You know, go back to blow drying that hair.
I need to.
She's got that curly hair that you have to, like, you know, blow dry for an hour.
I have straight hair. I curled it that day. I have many looks.
What is it, Mike?
Hey, Howard, it's Motor City Mike here. Hey, Tumblr, that's, most people use that for porn. That's why it's so popular. They post all kinds of stuff. Yeah, lots of porn on Tumblr. You know, if you look, just Google it. You know, any kind of, like, specialty porn, like hairy bush women, fat women, ugly women, good-looking women, it's all on Tumblr.
All right. Got it. It's a porn
Hey, if you want to make money, start a porn site. They'll still make money. That's the only thing that makes money on the Internet.
Anything good on the Internet will eventually be used for porn anyway. I mean...
Yeah, it seems like it's the only thing that makes money besides, like, Facebook, because you can't post porn on Facebook, as far as I know.
I was beating off last night.
And Facebook is for picking up people.
I was beating off last night to YouPorn again, and I'm wondering how they make money, but they must. I mean, it's such a good service. This particular thing I was watching, it's funny, I have to go through 5, and this, I'll let you off the phone. But thanks.
What?
Thanks for the call.
All right, thank you, Howard.
She's a nice woman. I know her. She's very, very nice. Very nice. That was AGT, Howard. And she's hot. But she is. She's got a nice... She is. She's cute.
Very cute.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a cute... Yeah, she is cute. Anyway, where was I?
You were beating off last night.
Oh, right. But I have to go
I'm taking notes.
I have to go through vignettes of if I don't like the couples. I was watching babysitter porn, of course, and then so this dude's laying in bed with his wife, and he's real old. Like, he looks like he's definitely late 60s. Like, disgusting. And his wife's pretty gross, too. And he's laying in bed and having a conversation. She goes, honey... And he's got a big heart on, and she's playing with his cock, and he goes, honey, I got to confess something. I really want to have sex with the babysitter. And she's like, what are you, crazy? And he goes, hey, I know what you're doing with your boss at work, so don't act like you're above it all. She goes, well, you got me there. She goes, but still, you want to fuck the babysitter? I bet you've been doing stuff with her. He goes, well, I haven't messing around with her. She goes, did you fuck the babysitter? He goes, no, I haven't, but I'm telling you. She goes, well, I guess that is kind of nice that you're at least asking. So they have this whole long discussion, and I'm standing there naked, beating off with, you know, through this discussion because I'm getting all psyched for when the babysitter comes in, and this is my foreplay, and it's disgusting because I have a mirror and I'm looking at my ass and it's full of cellulite, and I mean I'm gross and I got a belly. I got to lose weight. I tried on. I was going to wear a suit on Katie Couric. One I wore last year on AGT.
Yeah.
You know, one of those John Varvatos suits. I could have buttoned the fucking pants.
Oh, dear.
Exactly, oh, dear. Well, I'm happy to report I've gotten below 200. I'm already on the downswing.
How many pounds to the pants?
I need another 9. And that ain't so easy.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. So, I mean...
When is Katie Couric? Are you going to make it?
Like, I tried on the suit, and I just, like, it was squeezing my fat so much. Like, I had back fat. Like, fat was hanging over the back of my fucking suit.
Wow, Howard.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm gross, because I'm also out of shape.
Couldn't have gotten that out of shape in such a short time.
I think I was out of shape before I got sick, too. If I would be totally honest. And I'm going to dinner tonight, and with Beth and 2 of our friends, and... I know
now what are you going to do?
It's going to be Italian food, and we're just going to be drinking wine. If I drink wine, that's 150 calories a glass, and I'm going to have to fucking not drink anything, and then I'm not going to get any pasta.
You can't eat any pasta.
No. Like, what am I doing? I'm having my egg sandwich this morning. I'm ripping the bread off of it. Starving.
Are you running?
Yeah. Ugh. I feel like I'm going to die when I run.
At least the weather's nice.
Yeah, it was great. Full of pollen. I could barely breathe.
Oh, God.
Oh, my fat is jiggling when I'm running. I'm a pig. Anyway, so I'm beating off last night, and I'm on my YouPorn. And even typing the word babysitter on this subject is humiliating. Like, I get to baby, and I went, oh, my God, I'm going to be arrested. I want to see baby porn.
Right. Yeah. Keep going.
I go, I better make sure that word sitter. Like, I'm having neurotic thoughts of, like, getting arrested while I'm looking at this shit.
So where does the story go? Do they get to the babysitter?
So then the guy goes, I'm going to call in the babysitter. So he yells out her name like, hey, Cindy. And 2 seconds later, she's there, which is fucking ridiculous. Like, she's obviously, she's in the room.
Standing outside the door, listening.
Well, this fat blonde walks in, who you wouldn't want to fuck if it was your worst nightmare. She was gross, and she sits down on the bed, and she crosses her big thighs. And I'm like, wow, I just put in like 7 minutes on this conversation I'm speeding off to, and then this ugly chick walks in. So, boom, that's it. I'm on to the next clip. So the next clip I got, and don't ask me how it got into the babysitter category. I don't know, it got mixed in or something. It was some teenage dude who doesn't speak English picking up a girl at a bus stop and getting her in her van. And she wasn't even a babysitter. She was a teenager, and she was, I like skinny girls, but this girl was so skinny, it looked like she hadn't eaten in a year. With like no tits. And I'm sitting through him seducing her in the van, blah, blah, blah. She takes her shirt off, and I'm like, I'm out of here. That's it. I can't beat off to this. So I have to start all over again with a new video.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, it's tedious. And I can't
What happened to doctor-patient porn?
I forgot about it. I should have gotten to that. But I think I've actually burned through every single doctor-patient porn thing on Newport. Because some of them I don't like, and I'm very particular. It's weird, like the one I like on there is this Chinese doctor. It's like Japanese, I guess. Japanese doctor gets this lady in there who's a Japanese MILF, and he has her strapped in on the gyno table. And he's doing shit to her that I'm pretty sure is illegal. Then he takes out his little cock and starts fucking her. And it's ridiculous. And I beat off to that a lot, that one. But I'm sick of it.
You like that one?
I like it. I don't even know why. I'm not even Japanese chicks. But I like it. I think because she has big boobs. Yeah.
What site are you on?
YouPorn.
Because there's a different site that I'm on, and it's
I always forget.
Well, it's really creepy because you can sort of flag your favorites.
Yeah.
But to do that, you have to like sign up and log in.
No, I'm not doing that.
And there's a lot of times because there's some that I like that I'd like to go back to.
Right.
But I refuse to log in.
What's the site you go to?
Submit Your Flicks.
Submit Your Flicks?
Yeah.
How can I remember this? The only one I remember is YouPorn. And I don't want to like bookmark it because I feel like a real dick. So if I could remember it. Send me an email.
I'll send you an email
if you don't mind.
It's an interesting site. You know, it's chopped up into categories.
Can you imagine signing up for that and then like flagging teen anal? like oh my God. I can't even remember. The one I watched last night too was Babysitter, but I know what it was. This fucking disgusting guy. This is the one I beat off to. I really liked it. This guy, for some reason, the guy's hiring the babysitter. He's got a wife, and he goes, we'll be back. And he's giving her instructions. The kid's like 2 years old. I need you to feed the baby if he wakes up. I need you to
do they have children in these things?
No, they're not.
Oh, you never see it.
It's a scenario. It's make-believe.
Okay.
No, God,
there's a baby in the crib.
Baby. I have a friend who fucked a girl. And it was the first time he got laid. She was a babysitter, actually. And the baby was in the room, in the crib, sleeping when he fucked her.
Oh, no.
Yeah. He's never been the same since. I said, how could you fuck her? He goes, hey, I don't want to get laid.
That's not the worst thing.
No? I couldn't do that.
I mean, if the baby woke up and saw it, that'd be bad.
Yeah, but I couldn't do that. I don't want a baby anywhere near me when I'm
You don't even want a baby in the house.
Yeah. Although it's a good reminder of what can happen if you don't wear rubber. I'll tell you that. It's like a big warning sign. But anyway, this guy, and he's got long, disheveled hair. He looks like he doesn't even have a job. And he's like, he's all responsible. He's giving her the instructions. Meanwhile, she's wearing a mini skirt. She's got big tits. And like every time she moves her mini skirt, you can see her panties. She's wearing black panties. It's ridiculous. So he's standing there giving instructions. He says, but look, the last babysitter we had a real problem with. She drank. And she was going over my liquor cabinet and taking out booze and drinking. She goes, look, I treat this job very seriously. One thing I won't be doing is drinking. You can trust me on that. So this guy leaves. What does she do? She goes over to his liquor cabinet, takes out a bottle of Jack Daniels, half full. She downs the entire fucking bottle like it's root beer.
Oh,
and I'm sitting there thinking while I'm stroking my...
You're wasting time.
No, I love the scenario. I almost don't care about the sex. I could come just from the scenario.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, my God, get to the sex.
No, I like anticipation. Well, I'm sitting there going, how is she drinking so... I mean, the guy's going to come home and know that she's drinking, but I know the scenarios by now. You know he's going to walk in the middle of this. Well, she's not even done, and this is driving me crazy. She drinks a half bottle. She guzzles down Jack Daniels, goes back to the liquor cabinet, pulls out a brand new bottle of Jack Daniels, and is guzzling that.
Well, she got to get that down to the halfway mark.
Yeah. I mean, it's unreal. Yeah, exactly. I think that's what she was doing.
Who's the babysitter, Artie?
No, I'm going insane. I'm like, oh, my God, this girl is so fucked up. She passes out, doesn't even put away the bottles of Jack Daniels. This guy comes home. He sees her asleep. She's not babysitting. And
Nobody's seen the baby.
He goes, how dare you? She's drunk, and she goes, oh, come on, dude. Let's party. You got to fuck me. She jumps up on the couch, and he's like, no, I can't. And 2 seconds later, she's lap dancing.
I got to ask you a question. So he comes home, and he finds a drunken babysitter who's been ignoring his kid.
Right.
But he doesn't go to look to see how the kid is.
No. Who gives a shit? He's got a drunken teenage babysitter who's
this is
around.
Real, Gary.
So this girl starts lap dancing him, and he's like, oh, no, I can't. Then he's squeezing her ass, and then like he's done. She whips off her shirt. She looked great. Big titties. And he rips off her underpants, and, she's blowing him for, like, forever. And, and then it was just like, oh, okay. And then I think I blew a load somewhere around there. Not during blowjobs. I hate looking at blowjobs. It's too much of the guy's cock.
So you had to get through the blowjob.
Yeah, and I hate when they show fuck scenes where the woman is facing backwards, like her ass is, like he's on his back, and because I know they're doing that.
Oh, she's the reverse cowgirl.
Yeah, I hate that. It's too much vagina to see. Too much cock and juice, and it's disgusting. And I don't like missionary. I like doggy style. That's when I get into it. That's it. I'm done. Finally found something I needed to beat off to. I need a new site.
Jeez, so it takes that long to even find something.
Oh, my God. And the whole time I'm standing going, you know what? I just want to get into bed and watch Game of Thrones. Like, I just got to get the poison out so I can get into bed. And it's just going on and on and on until I can find a scenario I get worked up over. Just exhausting. Everything in life, even that is exhausting.
Yeah, you're making it a chore. It's supposed to be a treat.
Because I just want to get done. There's no treat. It was a chore.
Go ahead, come. Go ahead.
It's true. It's just like I want to get it over with so I can go have my evening. And our evenings are short. We have to get to bed.
I know, but I feel you want to get everything over to get to the next thing. Yeah,
I do. And I can't multitask.
There's no part where you stop and go, this is awesome.
I know. Even like when I have to go to the bathroom, I'm so aggravated. I'm so annoyed with the human body. And then sometimes I have to talk to myself, even like especially when I'm taking a dump. I go, okay, you're here now. Just, do this thing. Don't be in a rush to get out of here. Just, take your time. And I have to talk myself down.
How do you meditate? How do you get the ability to stop for that period of time? Because you can't stop for anything.
I just do that. I just do it. I have to do it.
But do you do that in the same way? All right, I got to get this out of the way so I can do something the next thing?
Yeah, sometimes it's really difficult. Because I'm like, oh. But I know to sit there. Maharishi told me that. Those are just, just sit there. Don't be an asshole. Oh, God. And then I get so annoyed. I go to the bathroom and I have to wipe. I'm like, oh, this is going to take forever. I have to go get the baby wipes and clean everything out. Then you got to wash your hands. Oh, everything is a chore.
Or a ritual. It's all in how you look at it.
Yeah. Don't you hate all that?
Well, it's got to be done.
Yeah. I wish I could have more enjoyment.
I could tell you how to appreciate it.
Oh, I know. Believe me, I do.
Oh, my goodness.
What is it, Chris? And then I got to take a break, and then Oksana's going to talk to us about her horrible experience with
Is she coming in live?
Yeah.
She's on the tour.
I don't know what she's doing. I don't know much about what she's up to.
Does she have a book?
She might have a book. I hope she's got a book. She's got music out?
She's a singer.
She's a singer?
Well, that's what the big argument was about. You know, you should shut up and blow me. She wanted a singing career.
Yeah. You should shut up and blow me. Remember that? Yeah, that's right. Poor Oksana's trying to sing a fucking song. You know, give a woman a life, Mel. You've had your chance to be a fucking movie star. Oksana wants to sing.
You should just fucking smile and blow me.
Mr. America.
You're a pain in my ass.
Sheesh.
What a maniac.
Get the fuck out.
Just shut up and blow me. Like King Tut.
Actually, it was smile. You should do it with a smile.
Yeah, because that's a treat.
You should just fucking smile and blow me.
And you know what, Mel? 30 years ago, she might have smiled.
Blow me.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Gary, I want to talk to you about that Submit Your Flicks website. Isn't that a bunch of homemade porn?
He left.
Oh, he did? Yeah, I think that's kind of gross. Like, he wants to watch me bang my girlfriend?
Oh, yeah, it's like those amateur films?
Yeah, it's like amateur.
I don't like those.
Yeah, they always fuck up with the camera views, like where they have it on, like where the guy's doing it and looking down towards
I think those aren't amateur. I think they're professional, but they make them look like they're amateur.
Right.
No, so it's not only amateur. It's a lot of different stuff. Because when I go to the other side,
what's your category you like?
Amateur. I like amateur stuff.
You do?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
I would give anything to see Gary jerking off to amateur.
Please, look at you guys. You've got a fucking doctor's mask on. You're beating off with the babysitter in the back.
Gary, would you masturbate to...
Why do I have to get attacked? Scott DePace is right about you. I just said...
You just attacked me.
No, wait, I just said I'd love to see you do it.
You're goofing on me. Yes, you're goofing. You're insinuating that it would be...
Yeah, but I've already revealed all of my disgusting habits. To attack me is ridiculous.
Listen, I mean, you said you're goofing on me. I'm goofing back on you.
Is Oksana here?
She is.
But she looks good, huh?
She does.
Wow, all right, let me take a break. Hey, Chris, I had
to turn the radio down.
You turned the radio down? What? She's been with Mel. She's heard it all.
What could we say that would offend her?
Yeah.
But it's not. It's a lot of amateur, but not only.
All right. What's Oksana promoting? Music?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Maybe she got a book.
I don't think so.
I'd read it.
What is she promoting?
She's promoting a new album.
No kidding.
Yeah, she's actually like, she was a child prodigy. She started playing piano when she was 4 years old.
So what's she doing with Mel anyway?
Beautiful, talented.
Yeah. Well, I'm anxious to talk to her. Let me take a break and we'll find out what's going on with Oksana right after these words, Robin.
Howard 100 News reporter John Lieberman being driven around a racetrack by Ronnie Mund.
All right, stop. No! I said stop, dude! Ah! Okay, dude, that's good. Let's take a break. Okay, no, not too bad. No. Please. Oh, shit! All right. Oh, Jesus! Ryan!
The Howard Stern Show.
Break! Stop!
30-plus years of grown men whining like little girls.
Come on, dude!
Don't need me? Or should I do this? Where's Oksana's music? You got any?
Yeah. GP1 in red.
GP1 in red? All right, thanks. Robin, this is Oksana. I don't know, see if I know how to say Oksana Grigorieva.
I don't have it in front of me, but Grigorieva?
Nice. Grigorieva. Anyway, we don't like Oksana because of the Mel Gibson tapes. Hey, Oksana, what's happening? Yeah, you are hot. Being hot is the most important thing in this world. Right?
Is that right?
I think so. I thought you had do you have a Russian accent?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you do, but it's not too thick, right?
I could do it much stronger, Howard.
Is it hard to get rid of a Russian accent when you come to this country?
A little bit.
Yeah, it's tough, right? It's really hard.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. And how old were you when you moved to America?
I was in my 20s, kind of.
20s?
Yeah.
How you learn English? Over in Russia?
In UK.
In UK?
In London, yeah.
Oh, you're from London?
No, I'm from Russia, but I went studying in London, and that's where I caught it on there.
Oh.
Kind of with a little bit of a...
I don't know. The only thing I know about you is the Mel Gibson tapes, which I love. I mean, I know you don't love them, but I love them. I mean, they're the wildest tapes. I must have played them 50 times a day when they first came out because I couldn't believe it. You know what I mean? I just could not believe that was Mel Gibson. This is a guy who had the best image, Oksana, of any film guy out there. Like, beloved. And I'm like, holy mackerel, nothing is real. Everything's fake. Nothing.
Life happens.
Life happens? You're not kidding. Look at me. I hit puberty and I got this face.
Well, I don't think I got that joke. I'm sorry. That's still catching up the humor part.
I'm saying... forget it. No, what I'm saying is life happens, and no one knows that better than me.
Okay.
I was a cute little kid. I was adorable.
You're beautiful. You're handsome.
Oh. Really?
Yeah.
That's
Would
a lot.
you rather sleep with him or the terrorist?
All right. You know the guy who just blew up everybody in Boston? The horrible person, the Boston bomber?
Right.
Who would you rather sleep with? Me or the Boston bomber? Think about it.
Why is the sleeping involved in this?
Well, you know what I mean.
Well, you have to choose.
Who would you rather be romantically involved with? Let's put it that way. Forget sleeping. Who would you rather be romantically involved with? Me or the Boston bomber?
That's a silly question. Of course you.
Well, exactly. You're more of an American than most Americans. No, I mean... So, you were born in Russia.
True.
And then you went to the UK.
Yes, I did.
Right. And being in Russia is horrible, right? Do you hate living in Russia?
No.
Was your life miserable there?
No, I was a child, so it was...
How old were you?
It was quite magical. All children are happy, right? As long as they're loved.
Were you loved?
Very much.
Yeah. You have nice parents?
Yes.
They moved you to England?
No, I moved on my own.
How old were you when you moved? 20?
Yes.
20.
Yeah.
So for 20 years you lived in Russia?
Correct.
Did you wait online for toilet paper?
Waiting online for, like, groceries and milk and bread and stuff like that.
It sounds horrible to me. Like, I'm so impatient, I could never wait in line for anything.
I don't like lines any longer, yeah. It's something, reminds me of very long lines. But besides the lines, there were fun things, too.
Fun things? Like, what's fun to do in Russia?
Sing along.
Sing-alongs? Yeah, That sounds like a lot of fun. A sing-along? That's what you were doing in Russia? You were singing along? Were you a child prodigy?
I was sort of picked up to be to go to theater ballet. That was my dream.
You were a ballerina?
For a very short time, yes.
Right.
And then, because it was so far away from where my parents were, my mom took me back. So I became a musician from then on, officially.
What do you play?
Piano.
Oh, no kidding. I took piano lessons, but my teacher committed suicide.
No.
Yeah, he killed himself.
Was he Russian?
No, he was just an American dude. I guess he had some problems, and he hated teaching me piano.
Oh.
And he begged my mother. He'd say, "Please, I don't want to teach him. I don't want your money. I just want to get away from him." And then he did. He killed himself.
Is that what prompted him?
I don't know if it was me, but I know I factored into it. See what I mean? Life happens.
Funny. Yeah, life happens.
Yeah, that's how he did it.
Did he shoot himself?
No, I think he hung himself, from what my mom told me.
Are you being serious? Like, okay.
Yeah, I'm being serious. And I wasn't that unhappy about it, because I just wanted to fuck done with those lessons. I don't believe I was mentioned in the note, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which note?
The suicide note.
The suicide note.
Yeah.
Oh.
If I was, my mom protected me from
I
that.
thought you were, like, playing words, like musical note and this note.
No, my life was one charming episode after another.
But we're here to talk about you.
Yeah, right. Forget about me, Oksana.
No, but I wanted to thank you so much for support when I had so much criticism. I really appreciated your support. I never forget that.
Thank you for saying that, because I will support you to the end. I don't care what the circumstances are. You do not treat a woman that way, especially the mother of your child.
Thank you.
You don't. You know, hey, there's a way to say, hey, if this isn't working out, we'll work out a financial agreement. But, you know, you should smile and blow me. First of all, you can't say that. You should smile and blow me. I mean, I've never said that to anyone.
Didn't know that was possible to do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, first of all, there's nothing fun about blowing a guy. Let's be honest. Women will do it because they love you. Right or wrong? And how can you smile if you're really giving a guy a proper blowjob anyway? You know what I mean? Like that's ridiculous. What am I, the Joker? I mean, 30 years ago, would you have smiled and blown Mel Gibson? Yeah. But, like, he should be realistic, too. He don't look like Mel Gibson anymore. And I will support any woman who has to smile and blow Mel Gibson.
Oh, my goodness.
Every woman who's ever blown me is frowning when she's doing it. Anyway.
Oksana doesn't know what to say.
Well, she's speechless because she sees I'm on her side. It's nice to have somebody on your side.
I'm speechless. So.
Thank you. Thank you. What I said, I meant from the heart.
Thank you.
By the way, you're a very beautiful woman.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, guys probably hit on you all the time.
Maybe not.
No? You got a boyfriend now? Tell me the truth. That's not a difficult question.
If I'm going to go into that, look how well it went last time.
All right.
So.
Are you a good choice?
Are you gun shy?
Are you generally bad at picking men? Because a woman as beautiful as you should be hooked up with a guy worshiping you, I would think.
Well, you know, I don't know.
What goes wrong for you?
I don't know. I guess I'm the one being picked.
What do you mean?
Like she's going with whoever comes to her. She's not picking.
Oh, really?
Not necessarily. I don't know. Maybe the most persistent people come.
I see.
Friendly.
Oh, well, I could be a real nudge.
So Mel was really persistent, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to go there.
What are you looking for in a guy?
Honesty.
Honesty?
Yeah.
Oh, forget
Someone
that.
who doesn't yell.
You're not going to find that here.
That's good. Yeah, no, yelling is good.
Isn't it true about men in general that when they're courting you, when they're going after you, they are one way? You get to see the real guy after, after they have you in bed for a couple of months. Am I correct?
I think it applies to women, too. Certain men, certain women,
right.
I guess.
You really learn who a person is.
Yeah, a little later.
Yeah. Were you wined and dined when you first met Mel?
I can't go into that.
Why not?
Sorry.
Were you wined and dined? I'd wine and dine you.
I can't go into that.
Too painful?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe there's some kind of an agreement.
Oh, you got a financial agreement.
Wow.
Well, you should have cleaned out first of all, you got a kid with him.
Oh.
You should have broken the bank, my darling.
She's a beautiful child. I love her so
Oh, yeah?
much.
How old's that kid?
She's 3.5.
How old? What's her name?
Lucia.
Lucia.
Mm-hmm.
Named after a relative?
My mom.
Your mother.
Mm-hmm.
Your mother's still alive?
Yes. Yeah.
Where's she live?
She lives in Moscow.
Oh, she does?
Sorry.
Are you lonely?
You mean I'm alone here?
Yeah.
I have friends and my children.
Who are your friends? Hollywood types?
Well, in Hollywood, but different.
Anybody famous that I'd know? Who are your friends?
There are some.
Oh, yeah? Famous?
Some.
Give me your most famous friend. Who do you know that is very, very famous?
I don't want to talk about it.
Why not?
Well, they're very private.
Well, who is?
Oh.
Who's private? Your friends? They
Yeah.
love when you mention them. Hollywood people love it.
Oh.
So you're not lonely?
No, I'm not.
And you have a boyfriend right now?
No.
None? No. When's the last time you had sex with a man?
Oh, dear.
A long time ago, right?
Oh, dear.
Poor you. What a waste. What, do you sit home all day and play piano?
I play piano. I look after my children.
Yeah.
You know, I love my children. They really helped me. And there was, a little bit of a road of sort of recovering from darkness, from pain to the light.
Yeah.
So trying to be supportive of others who are going through the same, and children's charities. And
how long did it take you to make the record?
Actually, just a few months. And I sort of, I only worked on the days off when I don't have custody, so.
Yeah, let me see what your music sounds like here. I'll play some of it. So a couple of months it took you to make this record. Let's see. Hold on, I got to find the record.
The album actually took a few months, yeah.
Yeah, I'm old school. I call them records.
There's no records anymore.
I'm sorry. I like vinyl.
I have two.
You do?
I have a lot, yeah.
How many pieces do you have?
I have probably maybe 30 or 40. My dad gave to me. There's some Louis Armstrong. They're all in Russian, by the way.
You have 30 or 40 pieces of Russian vinyl?
Yeah, but it's American music.
I know a
Louis
guy.
Armstrong
I'm sending this guy over to your house.
And Glenn Miller and Dionne Warwick, Whitney Houston.
There's something about that sound when they put the record down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah. I'll never get over it. I'm a big collector.
Really?
Oh, yes. I have many pieces.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Do you know I visited the guy from the White Stripes, Jack White? He has a whole record store full of vinyl.
Really?
I was almost orgasmic over it. You wouldn't believe it. Let's see. What is the... Gary, where is Oksana's music? Hey, Oksana, how do you say your last name?
Grigorieva.
Gagariva?
Yeah, is that good?
That's good. Robin said it all wrong. I said it right. Gagariva.
Gary, page 1 in red.
I wasn't looking at it written down. I was guessing.
What's this song about, Oksana? What are we listening to here?
Party.
Party. It's about a party.
Yeah, it's sort of like, I don't know, dance is sort of, it's a new period of my life, so it celebrates a happy departure from dark into the light. And celebratory dance and music, two passions that I really appreciate in life.
So this is about a party where people are dancing?
It's about a person who's looking for soulmates, and he can't quite find that person, so they decide to dance. What the heck?
I think this is about you. You're looking for your soulmate. And let's face it, you haven't had a good, you haven't had luck in that department.
Well, I'm working on it. So.
Yeah. You know, maybe you should look for guys. You got to find a place. I don't know. Where can you find a good guy these days? Are you on, what's that website?
Match.com.
Match.com?
No.
No?
No. My lawyer sent me up for Jewish dating.
Oh, J-Date?
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to drive Mel crazy. You've got to date a Jew. But I mean when a Jew with a yarmulke and the payas and the whole thing.
Well, I'm a little bit afraid of that kind of dating, so...
Yeah, well...
Personal and person's better.
Well, J-Date would be a good place for you to meet a guy. Nice Jewish guy, treat you nicely.
My mom would love that.
She would?
Yes.
Are you Jewish?
No.
No. Why would she love it if you dated a Jewish guy?
I don't know. Like, Russian moms are just like Jewish moms. It's the same. It comes from Eastern Europe somehow, you know? They give you guilt.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of guilt.
A lot of guilt, and that's good.
And that's good.
All right, let me hear this song about dancing and going from the darkness to the light. Let me see what's happening here. It's dance music.
Yeah.
Electronic music.
Yeah. Did you like...
You wrote the whole thing? That's you? You know, it's weird when you sing, you're a lot louder.
Oh,
You're very soft-spoken here.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's very loud in my headphones, maybe. I'm
too loud?
No, not too loud, but nice and loud.
Okay. I'm waiting for you to mention Mel. No mention of Mel in this song whatsoever? I'd sing about Mel. I could dance to it. Good. You ever see me dance? I'm really good. You mind if I dance to this?
I would love it.
Now you would. You throw up.
Come on.
Look. How am I doing?
Awesome.
I've got those.
You've got moves.
I do. I'm just happy you'd want to have sex with me over the Boston Bomber. You're the first woman I found.
Oh my God, did I say it wrong?
No, you said it right.
Howard.
Oksana's single Party is available now on iTunes, and Oksana's album Love to Dance is available June 4th. If you want some more information, you go to Oksana.fm. If you want to date her, go to J-Date. Do you have an account opened up yet? No account?
Oh my gosh.
I know a ton of dudes that want to date you. None of them have a job, though.
No.
Party, party, parties. Oksana, how are you going to promote this album? It's tough, right? How are you going to get the word out about it? You got a plan?
A little bit of a plan, yeah. I'm going to do some live concerts, too.
Where?
Probably here in New York. I love New York. It's a great city. It's just like, I just feel so home here. I don't know.
You got to get out and play in front of the people.
Yeah,
you know that.
yeah.
That's the whole key.
Yeah, live.
Now, who put out this album?
I did with my little dream team with
What record company? Oh, did you put it out on your own label?
TuneCore, yeah.
So did it cost you a bunch of bucks to put it out?
Not too much.
Not too much?
Yeah.
What's it cost to put a record together? I'm thinking of making one myself.
I don't know. You have to have a good PR person, which is Brad Taylor at Big Machine, and I have a wonderful A&R, John McCracken, Steve Jaffe in LA, and a manager.
When you perform live, what do you wear? Like, do you put on sexy outfits?
Sure, a little bit.
You do?
Right?
What do you wear?
I probably would wear either jeans and a t-shirt. Like,
No, we need something better than that.
Something like that, maybe?
Let me see what you wear.
Yeah,
that's good. Yeah, that's nice.
That's good?
Yeah, wear that.
All
Or
right.
bikini, something. I mean, you got to be provocative now.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Titillating.
That dress is good, but it got to be shorter and lower cut.
Oh, I see.
For performing?
For performing?
Absolutely.
You got to take a little off the top and the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shave a little off the bottom and the top.
Right.
Trust me, I'm in show business a long time.
I'll make the notes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And by the way, if you're a picture for J-Date, same thing. Shorter dress. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, I wish you luck with the record. It's tough
Thank you
out
very
there.
much. Yeah.
It's very hard out there to break through as an artist.
Yeah, but it's okay. I'm hopeful, you know. I'm
Yeah.
a dreamer.
Yeah.
Have you had some success in Europe or in the United States before?
Just as a classical musician, I was doing a lot of concert singing. Yeah.
Is that right?
She's a child prodigy,
Wow. I don't know.
right? How old were you when you started playing piano?
3.
3?
Yeah. My mom and dad are my first sort of teachers. They're musicians.
Your dad didn't. Your teacher never ever tried to kill themselves, huh?
No.
Oh, you're luckier than
No,
me.
but they were very
away from
strict.
you.
Yeah.
Very strict teachers.
Everyone wanted to get away from me.
Poor teacher.
Yeah. Well, you've got a lot of hope, and I like that.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to, you know,
Hey.
you have to just...
Anyone who's been through what you've been through with Mel, you got to be full of hope. Because it's the only way to be. You got to look ahead.
You know what? It's kind of... You have to embrace your experience, and even... It doesn't matter how painful it might be at the times, and that dark experience, learn from it, hopefully lessons, and never forget that there's light, and definitely follow what you had in you as a child, that dream. That is awesome.
Well, you're
So
making a lot of sense.
it's good, and then how, you know, in a way I realized that experience that I went through, I'm going to have to help others. I'm ready to help, and I really like to make a difference.
How you plan on doing that?
I'm going to open domestic violence charity.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, and I'm already helping Chernobyl Children's Project International. It's a children's charity.
Yeah.
I'm a spokesperson for them. I went to Chernobyl back in 2010, met all the children, and we did a couple of fundraisers.
Nice.
So there's a condition called Chernobyl's heart. It's the babies born with little holes in their heart.
Oh, my God.
And they can't fix it, you know, out there because they don't have equipment, nor do they have proper surgeons. So
They're born with holes in the heart because of the explosion at
it's a DNA.
Chernobyl. A DNA thing.
It's a DNA thing. It has a lot of impairment, and it's still going on till this day. It's in DNA. It's in the air. It's in the soil. It's in the mushrooms. And some of the elements will be falling apart for 1,000 years.
Oh.
Very eerie place.
You should.
Very strange place.
You should start a shelter specifically for women who dated Mel Gibson. Like,
stop.
I'm being serious. Can you imagine, like a very specific shelter? Can you imagine, like
No
only women? No comment. Listen, we're starting that together. Imagine you and I open up a shelter for women who have dated Mel Gibson.
Why did you think of that at the very beginning, Howard?
Well, I didn't know Oksana was into charity work. Now I've got a charity with her.
Yeah.
Let's start it. We'll call it the Mel Gibson Shelter. Like any women. Let me make an announcement. Any women who have been with Mel Gibson, I'm assuming you've had a bad time. Oksana and I are starting a charity for you.
That'll be your charity.
You don't want that? You're just going to go, you're generalizing. And
you're
all
sticking
women
with Chernobyl.
Yeah, but, you know.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just trying to maybe starting to give some speeches for people who went through difficulties in their life. And the way you have to embrace it, you know. It's the people that make our lives difficult sometimes are the biggest teachers.
Yep.
Actually.
Mel's like Chernobyl. Like, he left you with a hole in your heart, if you think about it. See, I see the deepness in all of this. Hey, there's a Jewish guy on the phone wants to date you. Let's see if he's any good. He says he's on J-Date. Hello?
It's me, JD.
Oh, hello, JD.
Oh.
Want to be your master?
What?
You want it hard?
Oh, boy, you don't know how to... You see, this is...
Not the right guy.
You're going the wrong way. You're not...
Yeah, you know, why don't you pinch your nipples a little bit?
Oh, my God. I'm not going to let you go out with him.
Never mind.
I couldn't understand what he said. I'm sorry.
Believe me, you're lucky.
Okay.
He makes Mel look sweet.
Oh.
All right, listen. Good luck with the record. Let's remind everyone that Oksana's single, Party, is available now on iTunes. And Oksana's album, Love to Dance... It's a whole album, available June 4th. If you need some information, you go to Oksana.fm.
Thank you.
You go to Oksana.fm. What is .fm?
I don't know. It's the only domain name I could buy.
Right. Wow. You don't even have a .com.
They'll take it.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Go to Oksana.fm and check out her music.
Thank you.
She says give it a chance.
Yeah, give it a chance.
And she'll be performing somewhere near you in a very short skirt with a low-cut top.
I'll check it by you first.
All right, baby. All right, listen, Oksana, good luck to you.
Thank you so much.
And, Robin, I got to take a break, and we'll come back after these words.
What does Howard Stern mean to actor Dan Aykroyd?
Probably one of the greatest monologists, and has, a great pragmatic, caustic, a sarcastic yet heartfelt view of the world. You know, he is someone who doesn't worry about propriety. He doesn't worry about censorship. And I would say the word for Howard would be, above all, you know, he's courageous and very influential.
The Howard Stern Show.
A sexy tip from Ronnie the limo driver.
When you want to do a little anal with your girlfriend or wife, you can't just jam it in. Lay there, like spoon her in the ass a little bit, take your finger, you play around a little bit, put a little lube on the head of your cock, lube up the hole a little bit, ease into it. Ease in, ease in.
This has been a sexy tip from Ronnie the limo driver.
Here's internet fart fetish porn star, Kelsey Obsession.
Hey-oh.
Get your nose right up in here. I know you love how that smell just sticks around in my stretch pants.
What?
Ooh. Take a deep breath. Oh, yeah, that makes your dick hard, doesn't it? You're so dirty.
The Howard Stern Show. A breath of fresh air.
All right, thank you. Eric, you're on the air. Hi, in Buffalo.
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
All right, brother.
Hey, two comments real quick. One about this interview with Oksana. You were struggling to keep, make her interesting, and that was a tough one, but you did great. And I got a comment for Gary about some of his things, if I could, real quick. Gary, what do you think about the Jets this year with Geno Smith and Sanchez and Bills Mafia?
I don't know. We didn't do so well with sports yesterday. According to my email, the guy hung up. Robin, you there?
Hey, here I am.
Oh, okay. What's going on over there? I
had my mic off. I forgot to turn it on.
It's the only thing you really have to remember is to turn the mic on. When you think about it. You know, it says here in the email, Dick Trickle was best known for smoking cigarettes during his races. Tell Ronnie he is not a real fan.
Wow.
Oh.
How could you miss that one?
I don't know that Ronnie looks at it that way.
I don't think that would be such a big deal.
Here's a guy who hopes we get Black Sabbath in to promote their new album. I think that might happen, actually.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to talk to Ozzy right now, right?
Yeah, he's got a lot going on. Howard, what is your favorite Star Trek captain? I think Shatner.
You don't like the new guy, or?
That new guy is good. That kid is good, but...
I wonder if they're asking, do you like James Kirk over Captain Picard?
Well, they're like, here's the choices. Kirk, Shatner, Picard, Janeway, Sisko, or the new Kirk. I think it's Shatner, though.
Shatner's the man.
Yeah, he's the man. Come on. I'm not sure
there would be no other Star Trek captain if not for James T. Kirk.
You got to give him
Do you
props.
know what the T stands for, by the way?
Tiberius.
Yes. I figured if I ever get another cat, I'm naming it Tiberius.
There you go.
I have a name already.
Howard, does Gary's song make him cry more if he listens to it on vinyl? Regarding... I was so desperate during the Oksana interview, I actually turned to I stole Gary's vinyl wrap.
I know.
Well, hey, I was trying to bond.
We understood.
Right. You know where I'm at.
She only has 30 pieces. I mean, she's not got a lot.
Gary,
it was all given to her by her dad.
Gary laughs at 30 pieces. How many pieces of vinyl do you have? 30. Ugh.
No picture disc?
Yeah. Do you have any picture discs? Let's see. A lot of people are happy the return of Sternak, Robin. A lot of people like that.
It was good.
Yeah. Good job. Oh, this is a criticism of you. Next time, Robin, you should try to sound more like Ed McMahon. Why? How would she do that? How can you do that? I don't know.
And now.
Oh, right. I know. Yeah, next time do that, Robin.
All right.
Work on your Ed McMahon impression. I was imagining you last night, Robin, masturbating to the image of the Boston Bomber.
Masturbating.
You're another one who loves the Boston Bomber. You know who else gets a lot of groupies? OJ. I'm reading the Inquirer. Maybe Robin likes him, too.
No, I don't.
Look out. He gets, listen to this, thousands of dollars a month from female groupies.
Really?
Yeah, which he spends at the prison commissary to buy junk food and in his jail cell.
It happens.
Well, I'm not even sending the Boston Bomber money.
Oh, you should. You love him.
Get it.
OJ has his own television, tons of books, and his cell is a popular hangout for other prisoners who stop by.
Yeah, I heard the television is a big thing, makes him popular because he has his own TV.
Female groupies also send OJ their panties and tell him that he can stay with them when he gets out.
Yeah, go figure.
How do you like that? By the way, Robin, now that she's with the Boston Bomber, no longer sends her panties to OJ. She broke it off with the Menendez brothers the other night.
I told you.
Yeah.
First of all, we should blame the press.
No.
Because they found one cute picture. I'm sure this guy doesn't even look like that.
I blame you.
One cute picture, and they keep showing it over and over and over again. You can't get away from it.
Control yourself with that picture.
I'm not looking at it anymore.
Just trying to remember what he did.
Well, that's the thing. You can't imagine that cute little face doing such a horrible thing. So they should get the guy they got out of that boat that night. Put his picture in the paper.
Do you remember that... this story was, I read about it yesterday on the internet, but it's in the paper today. These guys were burglars, that's how you say it, like Hamburglar. These two guys were like criminals, and they were busted because while they were stealing cars, their ass dialed 911, which is almost incredible because...
How does the ass dial 911? Don't you have to have it in your phone?
When you have when you have a cell phone, a lot of time butt dialing occurs because your rapid dials get hit.
Right. Right.
You know, I've had that where people have called me and I'm listening to their ass.
Right.
But these guys not only butt dialed 911, but the operator stayed on for 45 minutes and listened to their conversation, realized they were midstream robbing cars and talking about smoking dope, and they got busted. I mean, but two bigger assholes. I mean, their butt dialed 911. It's like if you saw that in the movie, you'd say it can't be true.
Right.
Speaking of butts, do you think we should do that with Richard now and taste the beer?
Well, this is a quiet moment.
Well, you got Zach Braff coming in at 8 o'clock, so you only have 15 minutes.
He doesn't want to be a part of that. So.
You don't think? We call this the Butt Chug Challenge.
So he's got to tell us what he's drinking through his butt.
He seems to think, and not that he's tried this before, but he seems to think that if he was to try different types of beer, he could tell you what he was drinking. Now,
I think this is just a chance to get beer poured in his ass again.
Fill Richard's butthole with beer.
By the way, there is an article in the Daily News. Well, there's two articles I should point out. One is that Mary J. Blige owes the government in taxes $3 million or something.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, something like that. But
another person who didn't know the system?
Yeah, exactly. But I want to make a point here. There's also another article about how Apple, the company Apple, hides, millions from the tax collector by having offshore accounts in Ireland. And it's perfectly legal. I guess my point is, not that I condone Mary J. Blige, but it seems that those who know the system, as Lauryn Hill points out, seem to be able to get away with a lot of murder. You know what I mean?
Well, when you were carrying on about products, Apple being an American company, this is why I was trying to...
I still maintain that's important.
It is an American company,
companies.
But it is a company that tries to avoid its taxes and sends a lot of jobs overseas.
You can't... Oh, wait a second, Robin. I have to stop this conversation because we're really ready now to chug beer. Richard, let's talk about... First of all, you're wearing...
Party time.
All right, you're wearing your Simpsons underwear.
King of the Hill.
This could be really stupid because... When you think about it, you just like sort of spontaneously taking beer in your asshole the other day.
Yeah.
It was an amazing moment. Everybody loved it. And this is sort of like revisiting that whole thing. But I'm willing to revisit it only because people loved it so much. And also, I'm curious to see if you could really taste through your ass.
I am, too.
So in the interest of science, I'm going to do this. Now, what are you going to do? You're going to get in that same...
There are no taste buds in your ass.
Are there?
Robin, you've had coffee in there. Could you tell it was coffee?
No, I could not.
Well, let me ask you something, Richard. The other day when J.D. poured stuff in your ass... Like, I know you can't tell it was beer necessarily, but it did probably have a certain sensation, right?
It did. It was a little fizzy. I could feel the carbonation.
So maybe it's possible that you'll feel something different based on the textures of these liquids, right?
That's what I'm curious about.
All right. J.D., you're going to pour today?
Yes.
All right. And Richard, why J.D.?
He did a great job last time. He didn't spill a drop. He's
a great team.
He's a good butt tender.
Yeah, I wonder if There's so many songs that came in about you pouring beer in your ass, but I'm not going to pour. Oh, here's it.
Chris is drinking from his poop chute. Drinking from his poop chute.
I'm always amazed, Richard, by how comfortable you are taking off, your clothes.
Yeah, I don't mind at all.
It's so weird.
God, why did you have to say that?
No, but I mean, you're totally...
I was enjoying looking at King of the Hill or whatever that was.
My boxers.
It's just amazing. Well, now you're totally nude, and you're so comfortable doing it.
Except for his socks.
And you seem almost proud.
My feet are cold.
Are you almost proud?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've lost some weight. I'm kind of proud of my body
He does look good, right, Robin? Give him that.
Yeah, he's all right.
What's
Little
wrong?
dick, but...
Hey.
Oh, man. Let me ask him. You think his dick is little?
Hey, I'm a grower, not a show.
No, but I think I'm half the size of that.
It stretches.
Oh, God. Will you stop?
Come on.
I'm just trying to make up for what Robin said.
Robin would think I had nothing compared to you. I mean, you to me look large.
Thanks.
Yeah, I can't believe... Robin, you've been with guys much bigger than this?
Well, now he's showing.
Yeah, right. I think he's hard.
I'm trying to chub up.
Are you chubbed?
No, I I pulled on it a little.
Right. It is bigger.
I'm looking at Will's ass.
JD, so you're ready to pour this. Tell me about the different beers and what we have here today.
He brought in a whole bunch of different ones.
We have a list. We have a list.
Well, we have a pumpkin beer.
Right.
We have a stout.
Don't do them in the order.
I know.
Yeah.
We have a bourbon barrel aged.
Right.
We have a banana bread beer.
Oh, geez.
IPA. And in honor of
IPA?
I'm getting every food group in my ass.
What is IPA?
It's real hoppy.
Right.
It's like almost like the same plant that the marijuana is, and it's a real. IPAs are hugely popular now, but real grassy taste.
Have you tried this ever?
Doing this?
Yeah.
No, the other day was the first time I ever had beer in my ass.
All right. Well,
in honor of Robin, there's also a coffee beer, by the way.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, Richard, why don't you get into position?
Oh, can I let you know, too, to cleanse my palate between each beer, I have crackers.
Oh.
So.
What is, no, stop. All right. Get in position.
I told JD.
I want to do this.
Crumble up the crackers and put them in my ass between each beer.
All right, Richard.
It's enough that you're getting the beer.
Dark ale, nothing too light. Love craft beer, and I drink it every night. Every beer gets a different glass. Not an alcoholic, just my ass.
Oh my God!
All right, Richard, let's get. All right, you're in position now. Let me describe for people at home what's going on. Will holds your feet. You're on your back, and your asshole is up in the air, right?
Yep. Okay. Bottoms up.
Will, is it smelly? Seriously.
Well, he said he showered today, so it's a little better, but it's still disgusting.
Yeah.
I felt bad for Will the other day because there was a wafting of poop.
All right. Now, don't mention what beer you're pouring in, but pour a little. And again, don't try this at home.
Oh, my God. Jesus.
What?
I love it. It's grosser than it was last time. I don't remember it being that gross.
Why is it so gross?
It looks like he has two assholes, for Christ's sake.
How is that possible? Why?
I don't know. I see.
I have a Siamese twin down there.
All right.
You know what I love, Howard?
Yeah.
Where I am this time, there's a camera right above my asshole.
That's right. Well, we cover it thoroughly.
He has two assholes.
What do you mean?
He has an ugly taint.
There's like a piece of skin. It looks like it's in his asshole has a tongue or something.
I think it's from aggressive wiping.
Oh, that's a hemorrhoid, I think.
It's you know what? It's been there forever. I had my doctor look at it.
It's not a hemorrhoid. A hemorrhoid would be in his ass.
What is that? Get that close. Let me see the close-up camera. Let me see what that is. What is that, Robin?
It
looks like a vagina. He has a cock and a vagina.
I have an ass tongue.
All right. There's the shot. Oh, yeah. All right, take that off.
Come on, we're getting distracted here. Let's get down to business.
All right. So, Richard is going to taste. Now, again, I'm going to warn people at home. If you do something like this, the alcohol absorption is so quick it can actually kill you, and people have died doing this. That's why Richard is taking a
we're
tiny
professionals, apparently.
Right. Tiny sip. All right. I'm not going to tell you what this is.
Okay.
All right. JD, pour a little bit of the first.
Beer number one.
Oh, you're spilling this time.
JD, that wasn't a good pour.
It's harder with a cup. Last time we had a bottle.
Yeah. Be careful.
Try not to spill. Oh, there you go.
There we go. All right. That was a big shot.
What do you think that is?
That seems like a little higher alcohol content. Good mouth feel.
Go ahead.
Some citrusy notes.
You're full of shit.
Come on, seriously.
I think it's the bourbon barrel aged.
I'm gonna be honest with you right now. He's 100% correct.
Stop it!
He's the bourbon barrel aged beer.
11% alcohol.
Is it 11? How did you know that?
Me?
Yeah.
I could it feels like it's got a little bit of a burning sensation, like a higher alcohol.
Oh, my God.
You know, that's
probably your herpes. All right, JD, go ahead. Beer number two.
Number two.
Open up.
Oh, wait. What about the crackers?
Fuck the crackers.
Get out of here.
You with the crackers. Oh.
Okay.
Whoa.
That is a darker ale.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to guess that's the Guinness.
He's right. He's
Get out of here. Howard, stop
Robin,
it.
He's 100% fucking right.
You know how, too? There's a head on it, and I can fill up my ass crack.
You know what's weird about it? The beer, Richard, is actually a dark beer.
Look like you just had diarrhea.
Yeah, so it looks like diarrhea.
That's why we all groan.
All right, he's 2 for 2. All right, cup number 3. This is miraculous.
I'm a sommelier.
What did you feel when on beer number 2 that tells you it's...
It was a thicker consistency, and I felt the head of it. Guinness has a head.
Right.
A stout has a head on it. I felt it hit my ass cheeks.
I'm shocked. All right, beer number 3.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ.
All right. That's a lighter ale.
So what are you going to say it is?
I'm going to guess that's the IPA.
Is this fucking rigged or something?
What are you doing, Howard? You going to tell me that's right, too?
That's 100% right. Bourbon Barrel was number 1, Stout was number 2, IPA was number 3.
Man.
All right, do you think he's had enough?
Have you had enough?
No, I feel great.
Oh, stop. He's never going to.
How drunk are you?
He's never going to say no.
I'm not buzzed yet. When I stand up, I'm sure it'll hit me.
All right, here's beer number 4. Just give him a little sip.
A little sippy.
You were pouring it in his asshole. Oh. All right.
Oh. Oh, that one.
I'll tell you what you have left if you want to.
No. Don't help him. He's been 100%.
I have pumpkin and coffee left. And that's the banana bread, I think.
All right, that's the first one you got wrong.
That's pumpkin, then.
That was pumpkin.
Okay.
Right. What's this?
Why did you...
That's pumpkin?
Yeah.
I can't. That's my favorite one. I feel horrible. I got it wrong.
Yeah. All right, give him one last one.
But they're both fruit beers. That's why that was a little harder to tell.
All right, give him one last beer.
Oh, my... Oh!
That was the coffee beer.
That's exactly right. Wow. And if you want, give him a sip of his banana bread beer.
So I think he's had generous pours, Howard.
No.
I don't know.
Maybe you've
Top me off. Top me off, JD.
Is that the, what is that?
Oh!
Is that the coffee?
Was that banana?
That was a banana bread.
Wow.
I've literally had a banana in my ass.
So Richard,
it's bubbling in his asshole.
You out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beers, you only got one wrong.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow, Robin.
Richard, let me ask you about the last time. The beer never came out?
No, it didn't. That's why I'm worried to stand up now, because I don't want it to fall out. I'm enjoying it. Well, keep holding my legs. No, it feels good.
Hey, Zach Braff is here. You think he'd want to pour some beer in your ass?
You know, he's a big fan. I bet he would. He was like walking around the offices meeting everybody. Can we see if he will?
Do you want him to?
That would be
We'd
awesome.
love to have a celebrity.
The first celebrity butt tender.
Ask Zach does Zach want to pour a beer in Richard's ass?
He's loving watching it. He's going to take a pass on it.
All right.
Thank you.
Must have.
Anybody else? You want to try it, Howard?
Nah. I'll pass. I saw enough.
Yeah, we saw it all.
Here, I'll stand up. I bet I got a buzz.
Maybe Oksana's still here. She could do it.
Hasn't she been through enough?
She seemed up for anything.
Do you dare me to take a drink of the beer that came out of my ass?
No, don't.
Why did you just do that?
Just for a goof.
Oh, you're so Richard went down and just started drinking the beer off the plastic.
Village.
Like a dog.
Yeah. Well, Robin, there it is. What do you make of that? Seriously, the guy it's not a fluke. He got, out of 6, he got them all right except 1.
I have to see that done again. We have to get different beers he doesn't know.
I'm always up for this.
Yeah? You like it? Are you buzzed at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are?
Yeah.
You feel a little high?
Not as... It takes a little bit, not as much as I was last time, because I think my ass is getting used to it. But I got a little buzz.
You
Yeah.
did, yeah. All right, well, there you go.
His ass is already building up a tolerance.
Right, again, we did it safely.
We could try this with different wines maybe next time.
Oh, boy.
Are you good with wine? Can you tell different wines?
Oh, yeah, I know a Bordeaux and a Riesling.
Not that easy. Well, all right, Richard, thank you for proving Robin wrong, actually.
Yeah.
I would have been more on Robin's side, too, actually.
But this is my
believed it.
This is my revenge for her saying I have a little dick. At least I can tell beer in my ass.
As a guy with a little dick, I'm telling you, you're not little.
Thank you.
Trust me. A lot of guys will like
He probably can't even satisfy a woman with that thing.
And again, if you think this is funny, lest anyone think it's, you have to be a professional to do this. If you try this at home, you can die. People have died from drinking
Just don't do it.
Right, yeah. And in fact, if you're doing it, you're a total loser. Like, really, I mean, it's just not good.
Don't do it.
That's right. All right, we got to take a break, and then we'll talk to Zach. And
can I tell you the idea Benjy had?
Oh, boy.
He wanted to grow a plant in my ass.
How can you do that?
He said there's a plant that'll grow like a foot in a day.
Bamboo. What? Bamboo?
Yeah.
We could. Well, how can we do that?
I'll just sit in the studio for a day, and we'll see if the plant
With your
grows.
asshole, and you'll put a plant in there?
And some sod, yeah.
Are you serious?
I would try
Why
it.
do you need sod?
Well, the plant's got to grow.
Something, yeah.
But so why not just put it, like, why would it grow in your ass?
Ask Benjy. It was
nice
his
warm
idea.
place.
You're saying it would grow in a day?
No, I thought it would be interesting to have a contest or just as a display. It might take a couple years to get a root system.
All right. I don't
But once it starts growing, it is a foot a day.
All right. Well, that's ridiculous. All right. We're going to take a break. When we come back, I'll talk to Zach Braff. And, Richard, thank you again. And that was amazing asshole that you can tell the type of...
You're an amazing asshole.
You really are.
I'm bummed that I got one wrong. I'm like...
All right. Well,
I'm mad at myself.
All right. We'll be back right after these words.
And now, back to the countdown with Casey Kasem.
The countdown will begin this Saturday morning at 9 and again Sunday morning at 9 right here on Maine's most listened to radio station, I'm not going to say all that shit. How do I know they're the most listened to station?
Oh, I'll take your word for it. Okay, drop it out and just say right here on...
No, you know what I'm saying? This is Casey Kasem inviting you to join me for American Top 40 immediately following the Trailblazer game on 1390 KSLM Salem. Hey, what the fuck am I doing? Promos inside the fucking game? The countdown will begin this Saturday afternoon at 2, and again Sunday afternoon at 2, right here on WDHP FM, your favorite music radio. Ah, fuck it.
Well, it was right. You're right.
Bullshit.
The Howard Stern Show.
Hi, this is Mike Tyson, and you're listening to Howard Stern Show.
Hello?
Detroit, hello.
Who's this?
Larry King.
Larry King.
Are you gay?
No, are you? Oh.
You said you groped someone.
What, are you out of your fucking mind or something?
Well, so I went to another area. I took a phone call. They asked a question of you.
Yeah, well, why? I didn't call you. You called me.
I didn't mean to be inappropriate. I just thought it was a logical question.
It's not that fucking logical. Why are you calling me?
I did not certainly mean to ask you a question. You don't want to take phone calls, right?
Not from you. I don't even know who the fuck you are.
What are you going to do next?
What am I going to do next? If I find out who you are, I'm going to come kick your fucking ass.
Who are you talking to?
Talking to you.
No one told me.
You better cut the shit out, because I'm going to fucking find out who you are and beat the fuck out of you. Hello?
We're back.
Hey, listen, you motherfucker. Don't fucking call me back. You call me back again, I'm going to fucking find out you. I'm going to come grope you.
What are you going to do next?
You call me again, I'm going to fucking stuff your balls on your throat. I'll fucking poke out your eyes. I'll skull fuck you to death, motherfucker.
Are you gay?
Are you fucking gay? But you don't want to sound like a fucking homo.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to you. Get the fucking cum out of your ass, you shithead.
You said you groped someone.
Why don't you go suck somebody's dick and drop that, motherfucker?
Zach Braff is here. Zach is well, you know him for 9 years. Scrubs was on, whatever that. No, yeah.
Zach, hey, look at this.
How are you?
Look at this guy.
Hey, guys.
Super. Were you watching Richard taste the beer? You know what? That's like an amazingly stupid superpower, but yet a superpower.
It's, I've been listening since I was a little kid, Howard, and that is one of the grossest things I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, and yet still amazing that a guy could get out of 6 beers, get 5 of them right.
I just didn't, the angle, I guess your listeners will see when they watch on TV, the angle is really down into his asshole.
Right. Well, we want, first of all, lest anyone think we were faking that, I wanted them to know how deep that beer was going.
No, I mean, I've never really turned away from watching your show. Usually it's like a girl on the Sybian or something like that, but I really was seeing like his spleen.
Yeah, there it is. It's pretty amazing.
Oh, my God. That should not be on TV.
Well, it's good to... All right, turn that off. I'm going to get sick. You know what? That is really, really sick.
It's very intimate.
Yeah. Before we talk about anything,
I
was thinking about you. It's kind of like a blessed life, because I think early on in your life you knew you wanted to be an actor, and so your parents sent you to, like, acting camp.
Yeah.
And I was looking at the people in acting camp with you, and it's like the coolest... John Cryer, who's really talented.
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr.
Natalie Portman.
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. I mean, what camp is this?
Maybe
I need to go there. Winners.
It's called. I wasn't there all at the same time, but it's called Stage Door Manor, and it's in upstate New York. And if you're a little kid and you're really serious about acting, it's not like, oh, I want to go to camp. And as my father said, sort of with a frown on, I guess you don't need to bring a mitt. It was we want to act, you want to be in musicals, you want to perform, and I was sort of an outcast in public school because I did not care about sports at all, and so they found this camp for me, and I went there.
Did they think you were gay?
I don't know if they thought I was gay or not, but I wasn't. And when I went up there were already kids who were figured out that they were gay, and so it was utopia for a kid going through puberty because there were girls everywhere and they were beautiful, and then I could act, so I was the cool kid in this world, not the dork who didn't like sports back in public school.
Was Downey Jr. really good at camp? How old
I wasn't there. No, I wasn't there. All the people you just mentioned were not there when I was there. There's plenty of working actors.
Who was in your class?
Hi, Robin.
Was anybody of note besides yourself in that class?
Josh Charles, who's on that show. Shit, he's a great actor. He did Poet Society, and he's on that show now that I'll think of in a moment. But
what?
He's on, Josh Charles on The Good Wife.
Yeah, sorry, The Good Wife.
Yeah.
And he was there. Lots and lots of actors who aren't necessarily household names, but lots
of... This camp should be better... It's still open, this camp?
Yeah.
I mean, it should be almost praised for the level of actors. I mean...
It is. I mean, people know about it. I mean, if your kid is serious about it and really wants to get into it early, it's the big one. It's like, there's lots of little ones, but it's the main one.
And you grew up in Jersey, right?
Yeah, South Orange.
And when also you in your neighborhood, you grew up with Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, Lauryn Hill was at my bar mitzvah.
She was at your bar mitzvah?
Yeah.
Wow.
Lauryn Hill and I were the only two actors in my high school going to auditions in New York. We would take the train in, and she was on a soap before she became famous as Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill of the Fugees, we're talking about.
Yes, Lauryn Hill of the Fugees. Yeah. Before she became famous in the Fugees, first of all, the funny thing was Lauryn Hill was like the most articulate. Lauryn Hill was like our homecoming queen. She was in all top-level classes, one of the smartest young women you'll ever meet. She was auditioning for things. She was on a soap opera, then she did Sister Act 2.
Because she kind of makes it seem like she's this ghetto girl.
That's not real. I went to school. I went to college. I go to school, and I see her. I'm walking down the street in Evanston, Illinois, and I see her with the puffy coat on and being like a tough. And then I hear her, and she's like, "Keeping it real from Newark," and I'm like, "Lauren."
She grew up a wealthy kid.
I don't know that she was wealthy, but she was definitely super smart and super articulate, and the new Fugees sort of persona was a new thing to me.
What did she get you for your bar mitzvah?
I don't remember, but you played this dumb game called Coke and Pepsi, which I don't know if the kids still play, but it's essentially like a dance floor game, and she was my Coke and Pepsi partner. So I remember running back and forth and sitting on Lauren's lap, and we were buddies. We were buddies, and
did you kiss her? Was she really? Because I find her extremely attractive.
This latter year, Lauren, that's going through all these issues is nowhere near the person I knew in high school. I'm not sure what happened to her, but she's become very
radicalized.
And
I was going to say, was she as angry then as she is now?
No,
because I find that hot.
I have to tell you, she was so normal and so smart, and she was on the Apollo. I don't know. Actually, the first thing that happened for Lauren. She was on that amateur night at the Apollo.
I can't believe what you're telling me. I didn't even know she was an actor type. I didn't even know.
You didn't remember her from Sister Act 2?
She was the star of Sister Act 2. She was on a soap opera for a while, and then the Fugees happened.
Were you jealous of her career in the sense that
she was definitely getting work and I wasn't?
Yeah. How old were you when you got your first gig?
14. I got cast in a pilot for CBS. With Gwyneth Paltrow. It was a high school thing, and Gwyneth Paltrow was like the hot senior. It was her first gig.
No kidding.
And it was my first gig. And I didn't know that pilots didn't get picked up. So I was like, this is the greatest thing that's ever happened.
Yeah, I'm going to be on TV.
I'm going to be on TV. And it was the year 90210 came out. And ours was sort of like a gritty answer to 90210. It was supposed to be, it was made by Bruce Paltrow, her late father, who created St. Elsewhere. And so it was exciting. And I got the part. And then it didn't get picked up. And I was like, wait, I'm confused. I thought that I was going to be successful and famous now.
Yeah, and your parents were probably like, wow, our kid's going to be in a TV show. A hit TV show. Like everyone got all pumped up. And
everyone got all excited. And then it doesn't get picked up, and it was a real big letdown.
I'm still reeling from Lauryn Hill because her whole rap with the IRS is like, hey man, I didn't set up this system, I don't even know this system. Meanwhile, she's in the system. She was growing up in a nice white neighborhood.
I saw her a couple years ago, and she acted like she hadn't even known me. So I don't know. I don't know what her deal is, but
where did you see her?
At a charity event in our town to raise money for this art center, and I was excited to run into her because she was performing and I was hosting and she really acted like she had never known me. Meanwhile, we were like friends in high school.
Well, yeah, if she came to your bar mitzvah, I mean, you kind of knew her.
Oh, I knew Howard. We were in all the same classes together. I really knew her, and we would run lines. We were the only two kids going to audition professionally. So we would run lines with each other.
Wow,
for auditions.
I'm surprised you two never made out or did anything.
No, we never hooked up.
Wow.
I would have liked to. She was beautiful. She is beautiful.
Yeah. Wow, I wonder what happened.
But now she feels like militant and angry and.
Yeah, because with the Fugees, she was like all, like, fuck you, fuck the white man kind of attitude.
I don't know how much of that was actually true. I mean, I remember hearing that, like, she hated white people, but that felt like one step too far. I didn't believe that.
I like it. I hate white people, too, so I kind of related to that. In fact, I hate everyone.
As Oksana said earlier, life happens. You don't know if that's, what happened to her.
By the way, that's the only thing she said.
Yeah, I missed Oksana. How did that go? I was curious to know.
She's very quiet. And
I ran into Mel Gibson in L.A., and I just still get very uncomfortable around that guy.
Well, listen, he's a big anti-Semite.
I have an Israeli friend, though, who bizarrely is like his biggest champion. Like, no, you have to meet him and sit down with him. It's all bullshit. And I'm like, I don't want to hang out with Mel Gibson.
Right. I don't know. It's weird. I mean, how could a guy go from having that good of an image? I mean, this is
you gotta really hate Jews
to get that going in Hollywood.
Your level of Jew hate has to be so strong
for it to get out,
for it to come out. It's pouring out of his pores. It's seeping.
Well, his dad's a Holocaust denier.
Yeah, he doesn't believe that whole Holocaust thing happened.
Yeah, it couldn't have happened.
It really blows my mind. This guy wants me to sit down and he wants me to be friends with him. I'm like, true or false? His father's a Holocaust denier.
Where did you see Mel Gibson?
I have this Israeli friend who's a filmmaker and who I really like, and I've been to Israel a couple times with him, and he's really fun. And he's on this whole Mel Gibson trip where he's like bizarre. It's so surreal because he's a Jew and he's Israeli, and he's like, no, it's all a misunderstanding. You got to get to know him, and I can't just tell if the guy's a star fucker or what. But he was at his birthday party, and I'm like, I'm at this bar. It's filled with Jews and Israelis, and of all fucking places, I pan over, and there's Mel Gibson like cackling with all these Jews, and I don't know if the guy's doing like PR maintenance or what, but there he was.
Yeah, who knows?
I didn't like it at all. I left. I got out of there. I was like, this is too weird.
If Mel Gibson said, let's do a movie together, it would be weird for you, right?
I wouldn't do a movie with Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
By the way,
under no circumstances?
Well, maybe if he took me aside and he was like, listen, if there was a story that was like, listen, this is why everyone thinks I hate Jews. It's all a ruse. I mean, and he convinced me. Maybe. But, I think the guy's a genius, by the way. I love some of his movies.
Me too.
Right.
I mean,
love Mel Gibson. The Apocalypto, if you haven't seen it, is a friggin' masterpiece.
I think so, too. I love that
And it gets me so mad, but I still watch them.
Well, you can't stop watching the movies.
I remember I went to see Passion of the Christ, though. That's funny. I went to see Passion of the Christ the opening weekend, and I thought it was so funny that the whole thing's about Jesus and the spirit of, like, you know, being accepting, and the people were so aggro to get their seats, and we couldn't get a seat. Yeah. And people were like, get out of here, I'm saving those fucking seats. And I was like, this is so bizarre that we're at the Passion of the Christ.
Odd vibe with that movie.
Yeah, the opening weekend was scary.
You know, I have to ask you about this. Were you just interviewed on Entertainment Tonight by Prince Michael Jackson?
Yeah, I was, yeah.
Was that weird?
It was weird because, yeah, I mean, I followed the whole thing like everybody else, and LaToya was there, and they're treated like royalty. I mean, it's a bizarre. The entourage. Look, your guys were just making fun of me because I don't have an entourage. I walked up alone, and they're like, "Where's your entourage?" And I'm like, "Oh, do I have to have one?" And then some publicist showed up from my firm, from the company I'm with, and I was like, "Oh, nice to meet you. Are you my entourage?" But that was the polar opposite. I mean, Prince Michael and LaToya. I mean, it was like a small country moving around with them. And there's so many people around. I don't know who all of these people are and what they do and who's watching out for them. And
do you call him?
And yet he's supposed to be interviewing you.
He was supposed to be interviewing us, but it was clearly like he was very nervous, and he was a sweet kid. You know, he looks lost. You know, he looks like he's looking for something to do, and I imagine he wants to be. It seems like he wanted to be a filmmaker or get into the entertainment in some way. But
what do you call him, Prince Michael?
Yeah, I called him Prince.
Prince Michael.
Prince.
Well, Prince Michael.
I didn't call him Prince Michael. I think I was just like, oh, Prince, hi, Prince.
And he...
and LaToya was there. I got a picture with LaToya just because that was surreal.
I know. We used to have her on the show all the time when she was married to Jack Gordon, and she was like just mouthing off about Michael Jackson and calling him a child molester and stuff. And
the whole family.
Yeah, and then she recounted the whole thing.
Yeah, they keep changing the story over there.
Oh, recanted, not recounted. Right. Yeah, I get the emails that people have fucked with me.
Yeah.
So you were a real smart kid then, right?
I did well in school, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't get the girls. I was fun. I became, like I said, because I wasn't into sports, all the girls wanted to be with the jocks, and I was just sort of, I became the class clown a little bit just because I liked making people laugh. And
you got a bad reputation with women, though. Like, some women say, hey, Zach's a womanizer.
I think that's from a long time ago when I first... You have to understand, I was driving trucks as a PA around New York. Right. I was waiting tables. I couldn't get arrested. Girls wanted nothing to do with me. I couldn't get...
How old were you when you got laid?
18.
Maybe 19?
No, it's 18.
You said it like kind of like...
No, girls weren't into me. I would...
You're a good-looking dude.
Thank you, but you know, like I said, it was high school. They were into... You know, here's the funny thing. They would go... This would literally happen. They would go and fuck the jocks.
Right.
And the jocks weren't, like, cuddling them or being intimate with them. They were just, they were just fucking them.
Right.
And then the girls, I was like the buddy. And they would literally come over and be like, oh, let's snuggle. And they would... Because I would give them intimacy. I would lie... I was so psyched to be lying there with a hot girl and I have a huge boner. And every time I'd try and, like... segue into having sex, they'd be like, oh, gotta go.
Right.
And so I was sort of like the guy who would, like, hold them and be intimate with them, and then they'd go fuck the jocks, and so it was this horrible existence.
You couldn't get laid at acting camp?
I was too young to really... I was kind of scared. I had my first tongue kiss and felt my first pair of boobs there, but I didn't really have sex until I was 18.
When did you start dating Mandy Moore?
That was after I made my film Garden State.
Oh, so you were older already.
Yeah.
I mean, you're what? Your 20s?
I was in my 20s, yeah. So that's what I was saying. I think that's where that came from, is that all of a sudden this all happened to me pretty overnight. I mean, I got Scrubs.
Scrubs was 9 years.
Yeah, 9 years, yeah.
And made a ton of dough, right? In syndication or in DVDs.
For your friend and mine, Bill Lawrence, the creator of Scrubs. Yeah, it was a huge show.
You don't see any.
Are you saying you're not getting any?
No, I made plenty of money, totally. But I mean, when you own the show,
right.
That's people always ask me, I speak a lot at colleges and to kids who are pursuing entertainment, and really the sickest money you can make in entertainment owning a hit TV show.
Can you what kind
on
of money?
Network?
So no, Bill wrote that whole thing, and
Bill created that. He created Spin City. Bill's on fire. I mean, he created that. He created Spin City. He created Cougar Town with Courtney, and this year he's got three out of 3 pilots. I told the guy, you got to start wearing a bulletproof vest in Hollywood because someone's going to take him out.
Because he made 3 pilots and they all got picked up.
Yeah, 3 out of 3 this season.
No kidding.
Yeah, he's on fire.
No wonder Bill's always bragging to me about what he's doing. I don't pay attention. I saw Bill at Jimmy's.
It's so funny.
But I saw Bill at Jimmy's, and he goes, "Yeah, I go, hey, Bill, congratulations, Cougar Town." Got picked up. And he goes, "Oh, please, that's no big deal to me. I've got 3 deals." And I go, 3 deals? What's he talking about?
He loves you, by the way. It's so funny because he's one of those people. He's got so many people kissing his ass in Hollywood because he's so successful.
Yeah.
And it's funny for me because I've spent my whole 10 years watching everyone kiss his ass. But when he's around you, he becomes this little boy and starts kissing your ass. And I'm like, it's so fun. It's so fun for me to watch because I'm like, I never see Bill like that around anyone, but he's like that around you.
I didn't realize he was so successful. I didn't know that.
He's about as successful as a showrunner can be. I mean, he's got, next year he'll have 4 shows on the air.
So explain that to me. Let's say I come up with an idea like Scrubs, right? I cast the thing. I'm the showrunner. That's what they call it.
Yeah, in TV, the writer is king. In other mediums, like in film, the director is king. He's in charge. In TV, if you create the show and you write the show, and you're called, that title is called the showrunner. You're running the show. You're running a team of writers. You're hiring the directors. It's your baby.
Wow.
And you own the biggest piece of that show.
How much money do you think he made off of Scrubs?
I have no idea, but tons.
Ton. When you say what is ton?
I don't even think he would want me to pontificate on.
Is it $100 million?
It could be. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. It could be 50 to 100. I have no idea.
I was reading your net worth, $22 million.
That's not accurate.
What do you mean?
That's because that came out on that came out because some website pontificated that was it. But that's not.
And they're completely way off.
Completely way off.
You're saying it's less.
It's a lot less.
Really?
I mean, I've done well, but all of a sudden my parents were calling me like, wait, what's this?
$22 million.
I know. Well, everyone in my family was like, you have $22 million? I was like, no.
So when you were dating Mandy Moore, was after you made the film Garden State?
Yeah, I was on Scrubs a year, and then my first hiatus, I did my first play.
You directed it?
I wrote, directed, and starred in it.
Wow. And
I don't even know if you've ever even seen it.
I said to Gary,
I've seen it.
I wonder if I've seen Garden State because we were talking. He said it was.
I really think you'd like it, but I'd love you to see it.
Well, people must like it. You made it for what, like $2 million?
We made it for everyone, and this is the story. Everybody passed on it. So I was on Scrubs. I get Natalie Portman who loves it, and she wants to be in it, and I shop it around town, and I'm on a new hit show, and I've got Natalie Portman, and I'm like, wow, this is cool. I'm going to make a movie.
Right.
Everybody in town passes on it. Every single person says no.
Hey, he went to every studio.
Everywhere. Every studio, every rich guy, everyone with a phone and a desk passed on it.
Why do you think they passed on it?
It wasn't a traditional screenplay. It didn't follow really all the rules. There's all this stuff about, 3-act structure. This should be happening by this page. And I didn't follow any of that. I just wrote what I thought was a cool story. And I wrote about what I was feeling at the time. I was sort of depressed. Even though I was successful, I was in a depressed place. And
why were you depressed?
I don't know. I've battled depression in my life, and if you have, it comes at a time sometimes when things are going really well. So you don't even know. And
I think I might be depressed, but I don't have time to think about it.
Well, you're in therapy a lot, so you must have something going on.
I got a lot of shit going on.
So I wrote it about that, and everyone passed on it, and it was about to fall apart. And I met this sugar daddy who was in the made a bunch of money in the mortgage business.
Right.
He wanted to get in entertainment. He didn't know anything about it, but he had a lot of capital to spare. He liked Natalie Portman. He liked me, and he said, our budget at the time was like $6 million.
But when a guy who's not in the business, who's just going to, aren't you nervous as hell?
Yeah, but I had no other option, Howard. I had it was about to not happen at all.
Would he say stuff to you like, "This is going to make money, right?"
Yeah. But he had lots of advisors. I mean, he wasn't in the business, but he had lots of talking heads in his ear. And so he said, our budget at the time was $6 million. And he goes, look, is there any way you can make this movie for 2.5? And we were like, At the time, we were like, fuck, I don't know. If we cut a lot of... But I had amazing producers, and they figured it out, and we made this movie in 25 days for $2.5 million.
It's pretty amazing that he put up $2.5 million of his own money based on a script he read.
Yeah.
And, doesn't really know what $2.5 million gets him.
I had no idea, and he just totally rolled the dice on me.
Wow.
And
who is this guy?
His name's Gary Gilbert, and he's become a successful film producer and financier.
Is that right? After your film, what other films did he make?
The Kids Are All Right was one.
Wow.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
With Julianne Moore, and he was involved with that, and a handful of others. He's got Matthew Weiner, who created Mad Men. He's producing his first movie now with Zach Galifianakis and Owen Wilson. And
what an unbelievable story!
Yeah, and well, then he took it to Sundance, and
he took your film to Sundance? He
took my film to Sundance, and
how long did it take you to make the first film?
We made the film in 25 days.
Wow!
And
how'd you know what you were doing? You never directed before.
I went to film school, and I made short films before.
Where did you go to film school?
Northwestern.
That's
what I wanted. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to act, and I loved acting, but I really wanted to make movies. I really wanted to make films. And when I got Scrubs, I was like, the first thought that came to my mind was, oh, this is going to help me get my movie made.
How much do you really need to know to direct a movie? In the sense that, do you need to know much about the technical end of filmmaking? Don't you get a guy who really is into that?
There's directors who do that, but I never liked that as an actor. I think there's directors who are great at speaking to actors. There's directors who know all the technical stuff, and then there's some that know both really well. And as an actor, when I'm being directed, I love the people who know both. They can come talk to me, and then they're going to come up with a really cool shot and know all. So when I went to film school, I knew a little bit about acting, but I really wanted to focus on learning the tech stuff, and so that's all I focused on. For like 4 years, I just worked on short films.
And what do you mean the tech stuff? Like how to edit, how to put together a film,
how to shoot. I mean, you're a photographer. Back now everyone's shooting HD, but when I was in film school, we were literally shooting motion picture film. We were learning how to load a 16mm film camera, how to shoot it, how to light, how to do the sound. But this is long before the sound that today it's all digital. This was a Nagra, which was like a tape-to-tape way of recording sound.
So you didn't start getting laid until you started on TV on Scrubs.
No, I got laid in college. I mean, I did. In college. In college, where it became a little less like, oh, you're not the star of the lacrosse team. You're the cool, geeky filmmaker.
Do you go on Facebook?
I found girls who liked cool, geeky filmmakers.
Do you go on Facebook and look at those girls now and think about like that you banged them and then they don't look so good?
It is fun looking at the girls from high school that I would masturbate to like crazy. And
do you hear from any of them now?
No, but it's fun seeing that, seeing how they've evolved.
Would you ever go to a high school reunion just to laugh at them? You won't go to because you're bitter about your high school.
No, I'm not bitter. Anyone who I would want to hang out with, I'm still friendly with. A lot of I don't have like too many Hollywoody friends. I'm friends with my buddies from high school, from people I went to college with.
I'm your friend. You spent the weekend at my house.
I love hanging out with you. I'm honored that you consider me a friend.
All of a sudden, Zach was at my house. I'm not even sure exactly how he got there, but I went out to my pool, and he's sitting there with his
Well, he seems to always be there. The last time I was there, he was there. Does he live there?
How many times have you been there?
You don't even know how many times I've been there.
I'm like, wait a second. It seems like I don't know, I somehow ended up
Have you adopted him?
I don't know, but Zach was there with
I love it. Do you
have a key to my house? Or
I got to tell you, I was more nervous.
Where are you sleeping?
I got to tell you, I was more nervous. I really have been a fan of yours since I was a little kid. I mean, literally, my friends and I were watching Butt Bongo Fiesta back in the day. And
masterpiece.
And I'm driving, and the elephant shitting all over the place. I was
3D.
Me and Gary were talking about that. And I'm driving up to your house, and I turn to my girlfriend. I'm like, I'm literally more nervous to meet Howard than I was to meet Obama.
Yeah, of course. I mean, and then what a disappointment.
Obama's not going to do anything weird.
That's why I hate having anyone in my house or getting personal with them, because I know it's just going to disappoint the shit out of them.
No, actually, it was quite the opposite. I was psyched that you were so normal and cool, and you sometimes you meet people that you look up to, and they're not cool, or they're obnoxious or arrogant, and you were nothing, but you couldn't have been cooler.
And he pulls up with his supermodel girlfriend who had a giant, shocking pink hair.
Yeah, at the time she had pink hair.
Yeah, she did some modeling gig, but yeah, I didn't know your whole dating history, though. The thing about Mandy Moore, the reason I keep bringing it up and trying to get to this.
Yeah, you keep circling back to that.
I'll tell you why. Mandy Moore, what is she, a singer?
Mandy is a singer, actress. Yeah.
Right.
She was a pop singer kid. She got famous for she had some hit pop songs, and then she segued into becoming more of an actress, and now she does both.
Are you still in touch with her?
Friend Lee, we don't. When I see her, we couldn't be more cordial and warm, but we don't really. She's married now, and we don't.
Long time relationship, 2 years, I read.
She and I, went out for over 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
She break up with you?
Yeah.
No kidding. Yeah. She broke your heart?
I really loved her a lot, yeah. But we were going in very different directions. It was one of those things where there's a lot of good things about it, but ultimately I think we both knew it wasn't we weren't going to get married or anything.
She broke up with you because you wouldn't.
Oh my God,
you wouldn't get.
Is this the Fred sad music?
Yes, it is.
I was hoping, Fred, while I'm in here, will you promise, because I'm such a fan of the show, you never play the Beatles song that not the Beatles, the song that Beetlejuice wrote. Beatles is as bad as can.
He doesn't?
I'll play it on the out.
All right, on the out, if you don't mind.
You got it.
Why don't you ever play that, Fred? I thought you did. You do.
Sorry.
Sure.
It's just one of my favorite moments in Howard Stern history, when Beatle improv'd his own song.
And it was pretty good, that song.
It was great, and then you had people cover it.
Well, then also Leslie West added some guitar work to it. It was pretty incredible. The whole thing grew.
But it was the summer that it came out. I was like, working here, and I was like, everyone's walking around, humming whatever stupid pop song, and I'm walking around singing Beatles. Beatle, he's as bad as can. He knows he's the best.
It is a great song. I think Mandy Moore covered it.
Yeah, she should.
Yeah,
she should.
The reason I keep bringing this to Mandy Moore up is because you did something very noble. When I had on this guy,
Wilmer Valderrama.
Wilmer Valderrama.
I think it's Wilmer Valderrama.
He came on my show, and he said that he took Mandy Moore's virginity.
Yeah. And I was dating her at the time, and we heard that.
And it was untrue?
Yeah.
It was. And so you confronted. You should have called me and said it was untrue. I just assumed. Why would he make that up?
At the time, I wasn't hanging out at your house. I didn't know you.
No, but I mean, you should have called the show immediately and said, "Hey, this is a
I didn't know how to handle it. It's a weird position to be in, and I didn't. And I know Wilmer, by the way, and actually, Mandy was still really good friends with him, and he could not have been a nicer guy.
They had dated at some point.
They had dated, and he could not have been. By the way, and to this day, I've seen him, and it's all water on the bridge. He could not have been a nicer dude. So when it happened, we were both sort of drop-jawed, like, what the fuck?
So what was it untrue about it? That in other words,
I think it's been many years, Howard, but as I recall, he bragged about taking her virginity on your show, and as I recall, that was not the truth.
In other words, you took her virginity.
No.
In other words, she said, listen, yes, I was a lover of Wilmer's, but he was not my first.
Yeah, I believe it's been a while, Howard, but as I recall, the one fact I do remember is that he was not, he didn't take her virginity.
But you stand up to people because you confronted him about it.
Well, I was in love with her, and I wanted to defend her honor, and I thought that was fucked up, and so I had it. By the way, I knew him, so I mean, that was really a particularly weird situation. Where, I mean, and the guy had never been anything but kind and sweet to me, so I called him. I was like, Wilmer, what the fuck?
Right.
And he said, oh, man, you got to hear the transcript. It's out of context. I was like, transcript? I listened to it.
I don't need a transcript.
His spiel was that I needed, that it was out of context. Reading the transcript, it was out of context, and I needed to. So then, just to make sure I wasn't an idiot, I went back and heard the replay. And it was pretty clear that he had said that, and so
Yeah.
It was
so what do you say to him on the phone? You say, "Listen, Wilmer."
I think I said at the time, at the very least, I think you should make it right. I mean, at least call her and apologize, or if you feel so inclined, call into Howard and make it clear.
Issue a retraction.
Something. I just thought it was. I'm not a big...
I like that you picked up the phone and called him, though. I mean...
Well, I wanted to... I didn't know what else to do. I was like, this is so bizarre. I got to call the dude and clear it up.
Now, as long as we're talking about women...
Yeah.
All right. The woman that badmouthed you was this Maggie Grace. Have you heard this story?
Maggie Grace, no. Go ahead.
She was reportedly ready to guest star on Scrubs. Maybe this is all bullshit.
No, but a lot of it's bullshit, but I'll clarify.
She went out to dinner with you,
and
she said because you were in your womanizing phase, and she saw firsthand your womanizing, she ripped up her contract and said she would never work on the show Scrubs. Any truth to that?
No. I mean, I think I did probably hit on Maggie Grace at some point.
What's wrong with that?
She's a babe.
Right.
And
I don't even know who she is, honestly.
She was on Lost, and she's the girl that keeps getting kidnapped in the Liam Neeson movies.
Oh, okay.
She keeps getting taken.
Should I see
She's the one that keeps getting taken.
Should I see Taken 2, Zach, or is that not good?
I don't know. I didn't see Taken 2. I was like, well, she got taken again? Why am I going to...
How can that happen?
This guy's the worst parent.
So
I think the truth in that is the only encounter I've ever had with Maggie Grace was probably out and about, and I was single, and she was single, and I was probably flirting and hitting on her like any single person might.
Sure.
But the truth, the idea that she was going to do Scrubs is false. The idea that she had a contract to rip up is false.
Wow. Because I see you now, unless you're on good behavior around me, I see you as a very honorable guy and a good guy.
Well, I've grown up a lot, Howard. I mean, like I started to say, when I got this, when the success and fame hit me, it happened like a whirlwind overnight. And then I had the TV show, and then the movie, and it was.
You were on fire.
I have to say, in my own defense, this many years later, I was a little. All of a sudden, I was caught up in the whole thing, and all of a sudden there were girls around, and I was a kid in a candy store. I couldn't fucking believe it, and I was talking to these girls, and that these girls were interested in me. And was I always? Were there times when I drank too much and was hitting on girls too much? Of course, I'm sure. Like most people would, I got caught up in it a little bit.
See if I have a list of who you banged. Here.
Oh Jesus!
All right, here you go.
A lot of them. When I read, I was like, I wish.
Your co-star in Scrubs, Sarah Chalky. I don't know who that is.
Sarah Chalk, not Chalky.
Chalky.
Yeah.
I like the name Sarah Chalky better. All right, that sounds good to me. Who's Bonnie Somerville?
Oh, God.
I don't even know who that is.
She's an actress, a good actress.
Look at you going through Hollywood. Who the hell knew?
This was years ago.
Mandy Moore, we talked about. Shiri Appleby.
Yeah, Shiri Appleby. Actually, a funny story about Shiri. She's a wonderful actress. But do you watch Girls at all?
Yes.
So do you remember when that episode where they showed the guy shoots his load all over this beautiful girl's breasts?
Yes.
That's Shiri.
Oh.
And so I think it was a rare experience. Most people will never see semen, albeit fake, on their ex-girlfriend's tits.
Right.
I'm sitting there with Taylor, my girlfriend now, and we're watching the show because I love the show, and all of a sudden there's Shiri with this giant load on her boobs.
I dated her. Hey, that looks familiar.
Yeah, and she looked great. I was kind of like, wow, those were
How
good
long
times.
have you been with Taylor, your beautiful girlfriend? Now?
4 years, Howard.
Now she has tamed you, I suppose.
Yeah,
Are you being faithful?
Yeah, totally. She's totally tamed me.
Now, she's some knockout. She seems like the greatest person.
She's too good to be
would
true.
you ever consider marriage?
Yeah, I mean, I'm afraid of it because I feel like it fucks everything up, and my parents had a messy-ass divorce, and...
How's she feel about your lack of interest in marriage?
No, it's not a lack of interest. It's definitely... we joke about me procrastinating and feeling like... I feel like, oh, things are so good, I don't want to fuck it up.
Could you imagine in high school a girl who looked like that?
No.
And you're procrastinating about whether you want to marry? I mean, look at her. Look at that picture, you dudes.
Yeah.
Freddie, look at that. That's her.
Yeah.
Look what's going on
Unbelievable,
there.
right? I can't believe it myself.
Yeah, I can't
When I see pictures like that, I'm like, wow, it looks like I'm with a cardboard cutout. It looks like I'm at the wax museum.
And the dress she's wearing, I mean, the titties, everything.
Yeah, she's very comfortable with her body.
Yeah, I just saw, we were doing research on you, and there's the first time I saw a naked picture of Taylor.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there.
Well, she doesn't do she's high. She does fashion modeling, and sometimes in some weird Parisian magazines.
You're naked.
You're naked.
And I was trying to figure out if her boobs were real or not. They look very real to me.
Oh yeah, 100%. They're not giant enough to be fake.
Yeah, but they're perfect.
Yeah, they're perfect.
Why? And I was like, anything that perfect has to be fake.
No.
That doesn't exist in nature.
Well, if they're like D's and they're like that, you're like, come on.
But those look like C's to me.
They're like there's a solid. See?
Nice. Good Lord. Wow.
Yeah.
Did Wilmer Valderrama take her virginity? I've heard her
Maybe
wrong.
that's what he meant.
I mean,
Wilmer Valderrama took all of the girls I've dated's virginity. Yes.
Unbelievable.
I only date them after Wilmer's banged them. Yeah.
When you're with a girl like that who's got the perfect body, I mean, and thin and the whole thing, I mean, is there pressure on you to stay thin and in shape?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't want her to be, she's around all, she does modeling gigs with these model dudes. And
will you be naked in a room with her and keep the lights on?
Oh, yeah, I'm in decent shape.
Yeah, good for you. I don't let that see me in the light.
You're in good shape. I've seen you.
Oh, no, man, I got some bayach. You would not believe what's doing my belly.
Actually, our situation's similar with you and Beth, because we happen to find hot girls who are into the funny.
Well, I'm a really hot guy, dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, explain to me what's going on here with the movie. And by the way, if you, let me get to this Kickstarter.
We have so much to talk about.
Yeah. Okay, Zach. Yeah. I'll be the judge of that.
Sorry.
Zach, you decided to make Garden State 2, so to speak.
Well, no, it's not a sequel in any way. It's just my second movie.
Okay. Now, why have you not made them? Like, after you have a huge success like Garden State, where, like you said, $2.5 million to make it, the thing grossed about $30-40 million at the box office, am I correct?
Yeah.
And then made a whole bunch of money in DVD.
Yeah, I assume. Most of that's not mine, but yeah, that's what I read. Yeah.
Do you end up making any money from the first Garden State?
A little bit, but most of it. Most people don't know this. When you see the number, I think it's important for people to know this. It's an important tidbit. When you see the box office number, 1/2 of that goes away to the theaters. So I think people, when they read the box, now the box office thing is everywhere and everyone reads it. So whatever number you see, cut that in half, because that money goes to the people that are showing at the theaters. Right. So then by the time you get a half, and the financiers get a half, and agents and lawyers and everyone, it gets down to very little.
So why would a guy put up, forget you, I understand why you did the film, because you wanted to make a reputation, you had a story you wanted to tell, I get that creatively.
Yeah.
Why would a guy put up $2.5 million?
Well, he instantly doubled his money.
He did.
At Sundance, he sold the movie for he put in 2.5, and he instantly at Sundance had a huge sale with 2 different companies, Harvey Weinstein and Fox Searchlight, and sold it for $5 million overnight.
Well, that's an amazing thing to happen with your first film.
Yes, huge.
Why didn't you immediately get grabbed up to make a ton of film?
I did, but Howard, I was on a TV show I was under contract for 7 and what became a full 9 years.
I see.
So I had to try and figure these movies out in a hiatus.
Right.
And it's hard enough to make a movie, period. But then once you're trying to line up stars and you're trying to line up locations and money and put the crazy piece together, I would put it together and we'd be ready to go, and then something would happen like they always do in Hollywood, and they go, oh, we need to push. Well, I couldn't push because I had to go back to the show.
Right.
So every hiatus after Garden State, I would try and do this juggling act again.
So you were getting offers, I imagine, to make other films.
I had them set up. I had things at studios. I had giant movie stars attached to things, and
you couldn't get it done.
They would fall apart. This person, I had, some giant star, and then their wife would say, "Oh no, it's her. I don't want him to work this summer," and the whole thing would fall apart.
Oh my God! Is that killing you inside?
Oh my God! It's been killing me forever. I would get to the point where I was down, like making I went on a location scout, like, wow, we're really making this movie. And then I get an email, she just left the movie, your star, to go be in a bigger director's movie.
What was that movie? Was that a movie that you wrote or somebody else wrote?
That was a big studio movie that I rewrote called Swingles. And for a while it had some of the biggest stars in the world attached to it.
Who was attached to it?
At the beginning it was Cameron Diaz.
Yeah.
And I met with her and I rewrote the whole thing, because when I first got it, it was I was getting hired to do, one thing I could do was do these rewrite jobs, because they liked the Garden State script, so I was getting hired to do rewrite jobs.
Right.
So I rewrote the movie. They loved what I did with it. They said, you want to direct it. Cameron Diaz is starring, and it was a huge thing. And then this guy at the studio who is in charge of it, the head of the studio, gets fired.
Oh, wow.
And the new guy doesn't want to make the movie, and so it falls apart. And then we kept trying to make it. Then I had Scarlett Johansson attached to be in it, and then she left to be in another movie, and it's a
frustrating business, and
it's very hard, because the movie, nothing gets made without a star at all. And if you lose, and so your star is your gold, and if you lose that, you're instantly apart.
Yeah, because I could imagine. I think in terms of a career, you did the smart thing though. You stayed with Scrubs.
Yeah.
Because movies, they come and go, and you don't know what's going to be. It's a huge crapshoot. You had money in the bank.
And no one gets paid on movie unless you're one of the 20 people who are. I say this to actors now. I run into theater actors. I do theater as well, and the people are like, "Should I do TV?" I'm kind of nervous. I'm like,
nervous?
No, like they don't want to sign the 7-year contract. You sign a 7-year contract.
So you'd be lucky to sign a 7-year.
Yeah, you go 7
contract.
years, you're set. And so I always am like, unless you're one of these 20, 30 people who are true movie stars, you're not going to make a living unless you go to TV.
You're absolutely right. After Scrubs, Did you try another TV series?
No, I didn't. I wanted to go do theater. I wanted to do I wanted to really make more movies. I was so I had spent 9 years, since Scrubs, I don't know what it was, 7 years trying to make a movie and it not working.
Right.
That I just came out so hungry to make another movie that I was dying to do it.
All right. So now you've decided.
Right.
I guess Kristen Bell was the first sort of big name to raise big money on, what is that?
Well, let me give you a little bit of backstory.
All right.
The website's called Kickstarter.
Kickstarter?
Yeah, Kickstarter.com.
How do I not know about Kickstarter? I've just recently learned about Kickstarter. I've never been on there.
Well, it's become a huge conversation now because of first Kristen Bell, who I know you're friends with, and now me. Kickstarter is a site where you can pitch an idea, a creative idea, to the world. You go out, you usually make a video, and you have your own web page, and you say, here's what I want to do. It could be a movie, it could be a book, it could be music, it could be an innovative a piece of innovation.
And you ask people to back you.
And you say, come back me, and I'm going to make this, and you're going to be my sponsor. You're going to help. You're going to be a part of this project.
But when they're part of, like if I go on Kickstarter and donate $100 to your film,
right?
I don't get a piece of the action somewhere down the line, right?
You can't. Yeah, and this has been one of the things that people have been bemoaning, the people who are detractors from this and going crazy about, and it's one of the things they're not quite informed about. That's not legal yet. I would have done that in a second. It makes so much more sense.
Well, almost like selling stock.
Yes, and I think that's people way smarter than me seem to think that's around the corner. You'll be able to say, oh, I like Howard, I like this cinematographer, I like that leading lady. I'll buy $100 worth of stock in that, and then see upside.
Right.
But that's not currently legal, and I don't want to go to jail.
Right.
So
you wouldn't.
Come on.
You don't want to leave your incredibly hot girlfriend?
No, I don't want to leave my girlfriend and go to jail. I watch Lockup.
How many times a week do you make love to her? You've been with her
She
for
would love to way more than I.
Really?
Well, her libido is way more intense than mine.
Oh my God, you're killing me.
No, I mean we have great sex and everything, but I don't know if you found maybe you don't, because I listen to you and it doesn't seem that your libido's gone down at all.
No, it's ridiculous. I mean, I'm good at least for 2 to 3 times a week.
Oh yeah, definitely, probably at least 3 times a week.
Right.
But I mean, I hear these stories of people that are banging every night, and I just don't have that in me.
Your girlfriend Taylor would never bring another girl into the bed, would she?
Yeah, I think she would.
She would.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You haven't asked for that?
I've asked for it all the time, Robin. Actually, when we stayed at your house, I asked for if it could be Robin.
Robin's busy.
I was like, do you realize Robin is in the next room?
But I don't. That's right. Robin was sleeping in the next room too.
Yeah. Do you know a funny story?
She didn't creep in.
Do I know a funny story? We wake up in the morning in your house, and I hear you and Robin talking, and I turn to Taylor, and I'm kind of like, that's kind of lame. They're listening to the show, like how he's listening to his own show on replay.
Yeah, what a dick.
I'm like, I mean, not a loser, but like, well, that's kind of tacky.
Right.
And then I open the door to go get coffee, and it's you and Robin sitting outside the door.
That really happened?
I swear to God, it was the most surreal thing, because you guys were just shooting the shit like you do here, but you were doing it over your breakfast table.
And I hate that because we're not getting paid for it. It's just like
right. Why are we talking?
I'm like, why would I waste this gold? I go, Robin, shut up.
That's why I leave very quickly.
Yeah, I kick her right out. Yeah. So
wait, what do you want to go back? What do you want to go back to Kickstarter? Or
did you bang your girlfriend at my house?
Oh yeah. We had to christen your house. Yeah, we hooked up in your hot tub. The whole thing.
You did not.
Yeah,
you fucked in my hot tub.
We didn't fuck in your hot tub. But we made out in your hot tub.
Oh, I don't care about that.
Yeah,
as long as no.
I think we smoked weed in your hot tub too.
Oh my God, I don't even know any of this is going on. Where am I?
Now he's got to move.
Well, I had to. Listen, I didn't know. I didn't know if I was going to get invited back. So I was there. I was in.
He was doing everything.
Yeah, I was trying to do everything I could.
I would see what else I could do to Howard's house.
I was in the great Howard Stern's hot tub. I wanted to
hot tub.
I was like, make out with my girlfriend. Check. You know.
You didn't shit in there.
No, I didn't. I didn't. And I didn't pour beer into my asshole or anything.
Drain the pool. Drain the pool.
Oh my God! Because I don't even think I've been in that hot tub. So you're telling me that I'll get back to Kickstarter in a minute because I am actually fascinated about this and then the controversy, but. You would share your girlfriend with another girl?
Yeah, of course. Who wouldn't? I mean, if
I don't know. I think I'd be jealous in a weird way.
Wait, you're telling me after all these years of listening to you, if Beth said, Howard, look at this girl, you both found her attractive.
Go ahead.
Let's hook up with her.
Right.
Like, even if it's a call girl or whatever.
Right.
You wouldn't be down with that?
I wonder if I'd be jealous. Like, what if, because I have such a bad self-image, I figured she'd fall in love with the woman.
But I mean, a straight woman is not going to all of a sudden go, wait a minute, I don't want penis anymore. She's going to go.
I mean, it seems like something fun to do.
To me, it sounds like a good way to keep things fresh. Like you know, if you're going to go for the lifelong commitment, it'd be cool to find a way to, hey, once in a while, let's spice things up.
So how far in that discussion have you gotten with Taylor?
It's lots of talk, but there's been no action.
Like, she's got a lot of hot friends, I bet.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, and like you go to a club and she's decked out, and I'm sure women are interested in her.
Yeah, she gets hit on.
Yeah, so how do you make that move?
I don't think it would be with a friend. I think that would be weird. I think if it's, you know, if it ever happened, it would be with some random girl that
you
you'd
take
never
her to
see.
a strip club?
Oh, yeah, she likes Vegas and strip clubs.
She does? So, like, you take her to the club.
Yeah.
And I bet you girls are hitting on her.
Yeah, that's one of the... Well, the good news and the bad news is the girls are way more interested in her than they are in talking to you.
How far does she go with the girls? Will she make out with them?
No, not make out with them.
Will she let them feel her up and stuff?
I think she'll take a lap dance and enjoy that. But
Will she get naked with them?
No.
She won't?
In the club? Hell?
Yeah.
No. I think I would be a little freaked out if my girlfriend started taking off her clothes at a titty bar.
No, but you go in the champagne room.
No, yeah, they grind on you and shit, and that's fun. But I think she enjoyed that, but it wasn't like she was like, you know.
I blew a load with that. I was with Beth in the strip. We haven't been to one in years, but some girl was like giving her a lap dance, and I was just kind of behind
Is Beth into it?
No. It's never going to happen, I don't think. She doesn't like girls.
Really?
Yeah.
But she's not even, like, because you used to love strip clubs so much. You're not, like, if you're in Vegas or you're having some kind of fun night out, that's Beth not like
I think we would go if, like, a bunch of people went, but it doesn't seem to happen anymore.
I'd love to go with you to a strip club one day.
Oh, you definitely would.
Not be on my to-do list.
Robin's been with me.
After years
of... God.
Robin got so disgusted at the strip club that she had to leave.
Really?
Yeah. It was like he was a hot fudge sundae, and he was the ice cream, and the girls were the fudge.
Yeah.
It was just disgusting.
It is weird,
was so
though,
shallow.
It is weird when you go with people from other parts of your life. Like, I've been to strip clubs with, like, people I'm doing a play with, and everyone gets drunk, and they're like, let's go to a strip club. And then you go, and then all of a sudden there's, like, the dude who's in the play with you, just, like, you know, you see, like, what comes out of people.
They're animals.
And they're animals. And, like, you see this guy who's, like, you know, all of a sudden he's dry humping the stripper.
I know. If Taylor was up for that kind of action, like once a month or once every other month, you'd probably get married. You wouldn't be afraid of marriage because
I think once a month would be too much. Would be too much. But if it was like, hey, once a year, let's go be crazy. That sounds like a good plan.
It's not a bad idea. I just don't know.
I think it's a way to keep things fresh without. But
you're going to fuck this other girl in front of Taylor?
I don't know if she'd be. I don't know what would happen.
What are you looking to do?
Well, I think I'd just be psyched if she was making out with the girl. I mean, I think that's a win-win for everybody.
And she'd have to go down on the girl, too.
No, I don't think she'd go down on
the girl would have to go down on her.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a call girl, though, I think it's better to have the girl go down on her than have her go down on the
call girl. You're going to be worried about all kinds of fucking disease, and then you got to bring her into your life. It's a whole complicated thing.
We'll get a dental.
Stay out of my hot tub.
We'll get a
your disgusting life.
We'll get the call girl a dental dam.
You have your call girl. All right, so get back to Kickstarter.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, because here's the thing.
Wait, let me. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I don't mean to interrupt you.
No, go ahead.
Well, so that's what Kickstarter is, and I've been on there for a while, funding projects. It's kind of addictive. You go on there and you watch people pitch their idea, and then you back them. You can back them for $1. You could back them for up to $10,000.
What is an idea you've backed?
An idea I've backed was a bike light. All right, so I ride my bike in Manhattan at night.
Right.
And these guys invented these bike lights that light up your whole bicycle tire. So they're like glowing. No one could possibly miss you.
Right.
And I thought that was awesome. I want that. And this prototype wasn't going to get made unless they got backers. So you click on it, you back it, and then you start getting these updates that are like, you know, this is our process. You're seeing videos of them building prototypes. You're seeing them tell, in layman's terms, how they're developing this product. And I thought that was so cool because I don't know anything about engineering.
How do you know you're not being ripped off by some of these? Like, with you, we know you're a straightforward guy and people are watching you, so we're probably going to...
We really will see the movie.
How do you know this guy's really inventing? Like, I'm going to go on there and invent an invisibility cloak. I'm going to make about $10 million. I'm going to leave.
You believe in their sales pitch. I mean, you see the guy. He's earnest. He's in his workshop. I mean, he's going to try. Could he fail? Of course.
Right.
But you're taking a leap of faith on him.
So is the bike light done?
Yeah, it's in my house.
So you have it?
Yeah. So So the point is that one thing I wanted to mention was that he's now you're getting these updates that are about the bike light. And if you're not an engineer, for me, it was really cool. I thought that was fascinating.
It's fun to be sort of a part.
You're on the team. You're a part of it, and together you're like in the club that's making this cool thing.
So I don't have a problem with this. I've been talking to people about it because I try to understand, but the concept of the website's a good one. You said, all right, Kristen Bell, who wanted to make a Veronica Mars, is that the name of it?
Yeah, Veronica Mars movie.
Yeah, she wanted to make a movie. She went to her fans and said, if you want to see this movie, why don't you donate some money and I'll get the movie made.
Well, I have to go back a little bit further. So they've been trying to make that movie forever,
right.
and the studio said no one cares.
Right.
And they said, really? We're pretty sure there's a cult following for this. And the studio said, no one cares. Move on. We're not, And finally, the guy who created it, the showrunner of that show, a guy named Rob Thomas, and Kristen Bell, said, just please let us go pitch it to the people on this site. And their goal was to make $2 million in a month.
Who did they say please to?
In their situation, that property was owned by Warner Brothers.
Okay.
So they had to get, you can imagine the lawyers being like, what? There's a new paradigm. They don't know what to do.
Right.
And I think they were like years in negotiations with Warner Brothers to even let them try.
Right.
And so their goal was $2 million, and they promised all these incentives, T-shirts, and you can visit the set, and Kristen Bell will leave you a voicemail, like all these, anything they could think of.
Right.
Their goal in 30 days was $2 million, and on that money they would make a really small, scaled-down version of the movie, and the fans would love it, and everybody wins.
Right.
When they closed in 30 days, they had $5.7 million.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
And now, I don't have a problem with that, but there seems to be a controversy.
Yeah, a lot of the controversy is misinformed information, and I'd love a chance to clear it up.
Clear it up, because, okay to me, the controversy is...
The first controversy is the money one, which I just... People go, all right, cool, but I don't see any upside. That's bullshit. I agree with you. You're preaching to the choir. I would love to do that, and maybe in 5 years we will be able to do that, but that's not legal.
If I wanted another Star Trek movie, and I knew they weren't going to make one, and J.J. Abrams went on Kickstarter and said, hey, if you give me $50 a person, I can go out and get this movie done. I would consider doing that. I would do that and say, hey, you know what? It's worth it to me. I want to see that movie.
Well, what I did is I went to my fans, and I had this script. I wrote the script with my brother. It's called Wish I Was Here. And I went to the traditional route that people go. You go to a financiers, and you go around, and you say, hey, please make the movie.
Why would no one back that movie? Because it makes no sense.
You have a track record.
You do have a track record with the first Garden State.
Well, it's been a while, and also it gets a little complicated. All films these days are funded based on what the particular actor's foreign box office sales have been.
Right.
TV doesn't count. Now, I've been on a TV show for 9 years. Most of my films have been smaller indie movies. I have no meaningful foreign box office sales. I was in Oz, I was in Chicken Little.
Yeah, but this is a catch-22 because how can you get, maybe on your next movie you would have foreign box office sales.
When they put my name into the algorithm, the guy who's going to go pre-sell some of this foreign sales to sort of hedge his bet on investing, he's going to come up with nothing.
What about this Gary Gilbert guy who put up the money? He passed too?
Well, no, he didn't pass. He liked the script, but he has X amount of dollars that he invests, and he's pretty much had it all in this Matthew Weiner movie and and so it wasn't a good time for him. So then I meet I'm getting these things like, okay, we'll make it if you do XYZ. Cast from this group of people, none of whom are people that I want to cast, but they're people who have big foreign value. Shoot it in Vancouver for as little money as possible, which would mean cutting a lot of the movie, and most importantly, giving up final cut. That is to say, this banker could re-edit the movie however he wanted if he felt it was being tested.
That's crazy.
Insane.
Right.
But that was the only deal on the table.
Right.
And I was about to sign it because I was like, fuck it. I'm so desperate to make a movie. I'll take these ridiculous rules. I know my fan base wants another movie. I'm just going to suck it up and sign. And literally was on the day about to sign, when the Kristen Bell, Veronica Mars thing broke.
Right.
And my producers and I just said, all right, let's just take one step back and take a deep breath here and just look at this if it's a possibility. So I called Rob Thomas, and he said, the creator of the show, Veronica Mars, he said, here's the thing. It worked because it's a known title. It's a cult thing.
Right.
You're not saying you're going to make Scrubs 2.
Right.
You're not Scrubs. You're not saying you're going to make Garden State 2. You're doing something really extra ballsy and saying to your fans, hey, take a leap with me. You've liked what I've done before. Will you invest?
Yeah, but aren't you saying also it's the same character from Garden State?
No,
it's no. You're not even saying that.
The only thing I said was here's what I said on the page, and people can look at the video I made. But I said it's the same spirit, it's the same tone. If you like that, the Garden State soundtrack was a huge hit, so we said it's that kind of music, but I didn't. But it's not the same people, and so there was a lot of skepticism whether it would work with a new project, not something that was building off something else.
But meanwhile, from what I read, it's been pretty successful. How much do you have raised already?
Well, our bottom goal that we were headed for was $2 million, and over the course of a month. And I figured you only need 20,000, 30,000 people across the globe who'll be into this.
Right.
We hit $2 million in 36 hours.
Wow.
And
were you shocked?
I was shocked. The fans.
So now, what do you do with the extra money? Do you make a bigger film? Do you make
that's a great question.
Yeah.
So $2 million, and that was something else to clear up. There's no movie you're making for $2 million. I'm in all the unions and guilds, and
there's no way you can do it.
There's nothing. People need to know. By the way, part of this, the onus is this month has been for me explaining film financing to Earth, because a lot of the people that got upset don't understand the basics that I need to explain to them.
Why not? Now that you got $2-something million in how many days or hours?
36 hours.
36 hours.
Why not now go to a studio and say, all right, I've got $2 million.
Because that breaks the spirit of what I said to the people.
Oh, I see. That would be because I would say, hey, let's take that $2 million and now we can get some bigger finance.
Well, we did that, and let me. What I did was I said, look, here's the pitch. I'm going to raise as much on here as I can.
Right.
And we have 3 days left. So the reason you keep going, Robin, is $2 million is not the whole thing to make the movie. $2 million was the minimum.
Right.
But you're not making any movie for $2 million. I knew that I would add my own dough.
Right.
And I knew that I would be able to, when I assembled my cast, I would be able to pre-sell some foreign territories. And those three sources, Kickstarter money, my own money, and pre-selling some foreign.
How much of your own money do you have to put up?
It's a sliding scale because we're not done yet. It'll depend on. They're currently selling it in Cannes.
Do you have to put up $1 million, $2 million?
I don't know. It could be I don't know yet. It'll depend on where we end up.
Would you put up $1 million?
Yeah, easily.
You will.
Easily. Oh yeah.
Because you believe in the project.
I totally believe in the project, and I gotta put up or shut up. My fans have rallied in an insane way, so I gotta rally.
They have. So why the controversy? Here's my theory on it.
Okay, and I'll tell you mine.
Okay. My theory is the people on Kickstarter who aren't having a lot of success raising money are upset with you because they think that guys like you come on there and suck all the attention away from them, which is totally ludicrous. Because I can say, if you're on there, maybe I will go check out their project because you attract attention.
Howard, in the opening day of my launch, Kickstarter had their biggest day in their history.
Wow.
I brought, and this is 2 weeks old information, so I don't even know what it is now, but the CEO told me I brought over 20,000 people I registered at Kickstarter. Then he told me that between me and Kristen Bell, $400,000 of new money had gone to other projects on the site.
Well, yeah. So it's good for
anyone who goes on this website will instantly be addicted. It is so cool.
Well, I never heard of Kickstarter until
but I know
your project.
I know you, and you can click on photography innovation, and you'll spend your day on there. It is so cool. So the idea that what I did was marshal my fan base over to this website.
So why do you think you're getting criticized? Was I right that that's the reason?
That was one of the things that people thought I was hurting Kickstarter. Then Kickstarter finally released a statement saying, listen, everyone, that's not what you're saying isn't true at all. Look what Zach brought to the table. And these people, my Twitter feed is filled with people being like, Zach, I'm going to kill you. I've just funded 5 different things. I can't get off. Have you funded this one? And then you look on the comments section of my Kickstarter page, it's like, it's a whole community of people.
So why else are you receiving criticism then?
When I have to, this is the most, it's bloggers who are pissed that I was successful. People who don't like me. Look, if you don't like me.
People are jealous.
Let me put it this way. If you don't like me, this isn't the club for you.
Right.
So there's people who, not everyone's going to like you. You have amazing people that rallied like crazy, and then you have people that don't like you. This is their opportunity to go nuts.
Yeah.
And they've had a field day for the last 3 weeks. Bashing me in blogs and in entertainment.
What are they saying that's so terrible?
How dare he? He's got money. Fuck him. This should only be for people that have yet to be discovered. And,
you know who wrote that? Wilmer Valderrama wrote that. I saw. He didn't like you.
And then also, you know, on Twitter, when I have to block someone these days, because I'm fine for like a healthy debate, but when someone's a douche and I have to block them, 99% of the time when I click on their thing to block them, in their description is the word writer.
Right. It's a jealousy thing.
I don't know, and all I can say is I'm not sure how my success with this hurts anyone else. All I'm doing, the Kickstarter, when this happened,
I don't get the argument.
But I've been having the debate for a month, and I don't get the argument. And I also another thing I have is all the analytics in front of me. So I'll read this blog that says I'm a horrible person and makes all these points, and I'm sitting there with the data going, "You're wrong on every single point you're making."
Right, but you
can't engage.
No, because if you do, it's just going to go on and on and on.
So we have 3 days left.
Now, why do you only have 3 days left?
Because you set a month goal.
Oh.
And we're about to be.
Can you change that? Can you say, well, now I want to add another month?
No, because we're shooting in August. We got to get going. So we want to keep going. I would love for people to come join the thing, and it's going to be really cool. What's
the biggest donation you got?
$10,000.
Wow.
Whoa.
What's the smallest?
But $10,000 was for a line in the movie.
Oh, okay.
And you can give $1.
You can give $1.
You can give $1.
Most of the donations, what's the average donation?
The average donation, the median and the average are obviously different. The average ends up being around $70.
Right. That's very generous.
The most common thing is T-shirts. People love, because we're making really cool T-shirts, and it's kind of like a club thing. But at the $10 level, you come in, and like I said, I was really fascinated by that, the engineering of that bike light thing. So I thought, I'm going to create my version of that. You like indie filmmaking, you're not in the business, but you're curious about it. I'm going to create for a year and a half an online magazine that is the videos and stories and behind-the-scenes information about the making of this movie.
Right.
I'm going to email you personally a copy of the script so you can follow along.
So while you can't offer a stock option, so to speak, you can offer your fans some access.
Exactly. Right. I can't offer you stock because that's not legal. But what I can give you is cool stuff. If you like me, you're going to see. I'm going to take you behind the scenes on this journey of how this movie's made.
Sounds good.
And also email you the script. And that's $10 for a year and a half worth of content. I got to be honest with you. I was inspired by you in a lot of ways, because what you said is, I can't do the show I want to do on terrestrial radio anymore.
Right.
I want to give. I know the fans want this. I know that they want it. I know that I can give it to them if I go here. And what did people do? They went apeshit. Fuck you. No one's going to pay for radio. Who do you think you are? This is so arrogant. Da da da. And this is exactly what happened to me. People said no one's going to do this. It happened in 36 hours.
That's amazing. And you have an amazingly loyal fan base.
Yes.
And
I'm so lucky to have this fan base.
And I understand that analogy, because I say that about my fans. My fans are very, very good to me and very loyal, and I always appreciate my fans. I always appreciate the people who listen, and one of the nicest experiences in doing America's Got Talent has been going out and getting to meet people who listen to the show and stuff. So to be arrogant and to piss on your fans is the wrong thing.
I've been very clear ever since Scrubs and Garden State, the two things I'm most known for, how lucky I am. I wrote a play and I took it to London. My first play, and I started in London. We sold out this theater in the West End for 4 months.
Wow.
And it's because of this loyal fan base that just supports everything I do.
Why don't you put a special up there? For $100,000, they get a night with you and Taylor. In bed. For, a girl.
Oh, my God. Can you imagine?
It's got to be a girl?
You can't.
What if Taylor says to you, I want to bring a guy into the bed?
I don't want that.
You don't want that? Isn't that weird how that works?
All the energy just went out of it.
No, that whole thing just got, just once a year.
No.
Just to keep things lively.
No, I don't want that. I mean,
guys are so crazy.
I don't want that.
Honey, I think it'd be really cool if you're with a girl in front of me.
Well, girls say that. That's how girls get out of it. They're like, okay, what if it's a guy?
What if the guy's really cute, like a Boston bomber? Would you then consider it?
No, I don't. I'd rather not have a dude in bed.
What is it, Brandon? Go ahead. In Santa Rosa, California, it's 9:14, and we're talking to Zach Braff. Zach Braff's new film, Wish I Was Here. Go to Kickstarter.com and search for Zach Braff. Z-A-C-H, Zach Braff. Yes, Brandon.
Hey, good morning, Zach.
Hi.
Hey, so in the newspaper here, it's been all over the news that you donated some money to help save Monterey Theater.
Yeah.
Any truth to that?
Yeah.
You saved a theater?
Well, I helped save a theater. a lot of this is paying it forward. See, people think it's bullshit. I'm genuinely addicted to this Kickstarter website.
Right.
And I've been spending tons of money on there. There was a little movie theater that was going to get shut down, and they were, because all the projectors are going digital now. And so these little theaters, this is something a lot of people don't know. If you love movies, this is something you should know about. Now that film is phased out, there's these tiny theaters all over the country who can't afford the digital projectors. The digital projectors are about $60,000 or something. And so these little theaters all over the country, unless they can switch to digital, are going to shut down because nobody's...
So you helped them raise money to
So they had
digital?
They had a Kickstarter for saving their theater, and I gave as much money as I could.
Wow. Well, very Jeff Jarvis, haven't heard from you in a while, my friend.
Hey there, Howard.
Hey now, what's up?
Well, so I'm a Kickstarter fan and addict too. I bought all kinds of crazy stuff there. And let me make clear that I'm a fan of Zach, number one, and a fan of what you've done on Kickstarter, and I think it's great. But one of the controversies I've heard, and disagree with this, but I'm curious to hear Zach's answer, is that a big name like him comes in, and gosh, there'll be no money left over for the little guys. And yeah, you make the point that you brought in money to other people, but do you think Hollywood is going to take over Kickstarter?
I don't, because it's a very specific person that can. Other people have tried and it's not worked.
Right. There was somebody. Who did I read, Gary?
Serena the Teenage Witch.
Oh yeah.
Sabrina.
What's her name?
Melissa Joan Hart.
Melissa Joan Hart. She put a thing up on there. She wanted to make a movie. I guess Sabrina the Teenage Witch movie or something. And only raised $50,000.
It's a specific thing that's going to work for. It's not for. First of all, you got to be willing to go out in front of the earth and have people just go ape shit like they did this last month.
Or you could suffer a huge embarrassment like Melissa Joan Hart, right?
Of course.
Isn't it sort of embarrassing?
It's very humbling. You have to be the type of person whose fan base I'm really involved in social media and with my fan base. I really engage.
Would you have been humiliated if the movie just generated $50,000? And what do you do with the $50,000?
You can't. You only get the money if you reach your minimum goal.
Oh, good.
Your
That's
minimum
good.
goal.
I see.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's. Come on, let's be honest. It's a balls move.
Is it like a telethon sometimes though, when people say they're going to pledge and then they don't, or they have to do it right then and there?
They take your credit card.
Oh, they do.
Well, no, it's all billed through Amazon. So if most people who are a good percentage of people who are surfing the web these days have an Amazon account.
I see.
And if you don't, it's easy to sign up. And so the billing all goes through Amazon, so it's safe and.
Jeff, as a film critic and stuff, and TV critic, what is your stance on Wilmer Valderrama claiming he took Mandy Moore's virginity? Where do you stand?
I'm jealous of both of them.
Okay. All right. Real good. Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks.
All right. Kenny, Kenny, it says here you don't like Zach doing this on Kickstarter. Just explain to me why, because I don't get it.
Well, because his whole reasoning, it seems to me, is that he didn't want to give up Final Cut to the people who are actually paying to fund the project.
Well, he doesn't want to give it up to some like accountant or something.
Well, yeah, but there's a whole infrastructure of movie funding and movie financing that already exists, and Final Cut is the type is a thing that filmmakers earn through their body of work, which is to say, look, if Robert De Niro says, I wrote a movie, I want to direct and produce it and star in a movie, and I want Final Cut, there would be a line out the door of people willing to put up the money and give Mr. De Niro Final Cut. Zach Braff, on the other hand, as talented as he is, and Scrubs was a pretty funny show, he doesn't have the body of work, and clearly has.
Why, he had a hit movie, and he did it once before. Why shouldn't he get Final Cut?
Once, Howard. That's the key. Once. You know, they say that the sun shines on a dog's ass once a day.
I don't get the point. I don't understand the point, Kenny.
It's hard for me to debate that.
I'll explain it if you let me.
I'm bored. All right, I'll talk to you later.
Look, people earn Final Cut if they're willing to give it up. You know, Sylvester Stallone wrote his first movie and wouldn't let anybody do anything.
That's right. Here's the thing. I've been involved in projects. I directed pilots. I've been to testing when I see how things get changed. And, the people who sit in a test screening and can totally change your movie. Now, that's fine.
I'd rather see your vision than some other dude.
That's how I feel. And I listen, if I was going to go for this, I was blessed on Garden State that Harvey Weinstein and some other people, they actually let me have the final say.
Right.
But that's a roll of the dice if you're going to end up in that situation. So if I'm going to make a movie, this is a personal movie. It's a comedy, but it's about my family. It's about things that are personal to me. I'm not going to go dial test this in front of have the ending decided by a test screening audience.
Yeah, I get you. All right, well, listen.
But
Zach wants you. I got to end this party.
Okay.
It's already, we've been talking for an hour and a half.
Sorry.
I mean, you're fascinating, but listen, at some point...
This is a big moment. It's a big moment for me.
It's a big moment for you, I know.
And I promise
any message you want to get to anyone on the staff here, because you are a super fan of the show?
I love you all. I mean, I've really been listening to...
Even Benjy, right? You love.
Well,
no, all right, then leave it at that.
I love you, Benjy.
There you go.
I love Fred. I really like Fred and his sound effects. And I hope he's going to play me out with the Beatles song as promised.
For you. Would you hire Benjy if he was...
For what? What do I want to do?
For this movie, you need some jokes.
I demand final cut.
But we're still going, so I'd love for people to join us. It's going to be fun, I promise.
Right.
I promise you that you will get your $10 worth in a year and a half's worth of content.
Right, and in a sense, they're your backer, and they get this content, as you say. You'll email them. You'll be in bed with Taylor. It'll be great.
They can join me and Taylor.
Yeah, right. If you want to contribute to Zach Braff's new film, Wish I Was Here, go to Kickstarter.com, search for Zach Braff. It'll be kind of fun. You get involved a little bit in the creative arts, so to speak.
Sounds like fun.
Sounds like fun.
Robin, are you going to come join us?
I am.
All right, good.
Do I at least get to go to the premiere?
You get to come there. Would you ever be in a movie? I mean, that's one last thing I want to ask you is that you never. I don't understand why you never acted again. You got all these.
I never got a good script or a good part, and I even said I would do a character role. I don't need to be the star of it, but.
I never understood, and I'm sure a lot of your fans understand why you had this success and you got all this praise for being a good actor, and then you never did it again.
Well, I was in the middle of Scrubs, and I didn't have time. And no one gave me... No, but actually, the reason was that I never found a script I liked, that I felt there was me... A lot of times people want me to play Howard Stern on the radio, or it was kind of a character that I didn't think I could... The movie itself seemed dumb, so it didn't seem like a good... And I'm not an actor by trade. I don't have to make my money being an actor.
Right.
So I would do it if I found something really good.
Right.
I'd be happy to. But, I would like to play the enemy of Batman or Spider-Man. I think I could do that.
I think that would be amazing.
Of course. There was a rumor I was going to be Scarecrow.
That would have been awesome.
But I don't know why anyone would... I don't look that part. All right, listen, Zach.
Yes, sir.
I wish you a lot of luck.
Thanks for having me, Howard.
If I have you back to my house, don't, fuck your girlfriend in my hot tub.
Okay, well, we can hook up. We can hook up as long as there's no ejaculation, right?
Oh, actually, I'm starting a Kickstarter to clean my hot tub. If anybody would like to clean my hot tub, I'd like to hear
Zach's been to the house again, and we're building a fund.
And by all means, go to Kickstarter and search for Zach Braff and get involved with his latest film, Wish I Was Here. And we will be back right after. Thank you, Zach.
Thank you, Howard.
I'd like to play a little song on your way
Thank you,
out,
brother.
so
Thank you very much.
Here you go.
This is Vito, is as bad as can. He knows he's the best. This is Vito, is as bad as can. He knows he's the best.
All right. Thank you. Oh, that music is fabulous behind me. On the My Pillow commercial. Well, we've had a busy morning. I learned all about Kickstarter and all that chazarai. We saw Richard Christie's ass powers. That blew my mind. What an incredible ass. That he can taste beer and get 5 out of 6 right. It was like seeing Superman in the Origins, the season 1. Fantastic. Don't you think? We're going to be doing the news now. Gary, are we guest free tomorrow? Because I need a whole morning to play all of the material I have in front of me.
We are not guest free tomorrow.
How many guests?
2. Well,
2.
we have Bill Hader from Saturday Night Live.
Oh, I love Bill Hader.
And then we have Lisa Lampanelli.
Oh. Well, that's a good lineup. All right, that's a good lineup. Lisa lost, how many pounds did she lose?
100 and something.
106. Yeah.
It's a little freaky. I think I like the way she looked fat better. Honestly. It's a big waste of time. She looks like she's too thin, maybe, or something. If that's possible. But, I'm looking forward to seeing her. And Bill Hader, I love this guy on Saturday Night Live. He just retired. He retired from Saturday Night Live, not from show business. And the guy has an amazing ability. I think he's right in there with, Dan Aykroyd, who I always held in high regard. His characters, his voice, the whole thing. You see that, Fred?
I do.
Yeah. Robin, Bill Hader? Where is Robin? Am I talking to myself here? Maybe I'm waiting for her so I can wait on the... Oh, I see. Let me play you some tape then, as long as I'm waiting on Robin. Yeah, Matt, go ahead.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey, Howard, that was great with Zach Braff. I thought it was funny that you asked him about Benjy. He didn't seem like he was going near that with a 10-foot pole after
oh my God.
on with Rob Corddry last week.
Well, Benjy was out of his fucking mind with this Rob Corddry.
Hey, can I ask you
Yeah, I mean, I know you were upset, but Jesus
I was
Christ.
out of my mind?
When I have a...
You called on him.
Oh, here we go. I'm in the vortex.
Well, that's just his way to dismiss anyone's opinion.
I'm in the vortex.
All right. So
I know it. Go ahead.
You called on me. I said my opinion.
We head into the vortex with Benjy. Benjy, how do you feel about Tiger Woods as a golfer since his sex scandal was revealed?
It makes complete sense to me what happened. According to research I've done, there are only 3,200 Asian tigers in the world. I think Tiger just wanted to repopulate the species, and I don't have any problem with that at all. I had a cat once, and it never really got out of the bunker, so I'm really proud of Tiger.
Wow. This has been a production of The Vortex with Benjy.
I didn't mind Benjy offering his opinion on my show, but then he got on the wrap-up show and started in with Rob, and I was like...
I was responding. You said
I know.
How did I go crazy?
I would prefer... Because when I have a guest, I don't need that. You responded here. I didn't need you in on there. They should have put a stop to that.
He was
It's
out
too
of
much.
line. I mean,
what did I say?
The whole thing was out of line.
No, it wasn't. I responded to someone the same way you would respond
Yeah,
to somebody.
but then you got... It was fine in here. I took care of it.
No, you didn't.
I asked you... What?
No, you didn't.
What do you mean, no, I didn't?
No, listen, dude.
I allowed you some time, dude, to respond. I gave you some time to respond. It was fine. And then on the wrap-up show, it got completely out of control.
And there's more stuff was said, and I responded.
He was giving his opinion. And
I was giving my opinion.
Yeah, but listen, I got a show. I'm inviting guests in, and it was completely insane.
Imagine if stuff like that was said about you.
I would have taken it off the air at some point.
How come it didn't get replayed, Howard?
Yes. I took it right off the air. That's why.
Really?
I cut it right out. I didn't want to hear it. I'd had it. I was pissed off.
That was so uncomfortable.
I'll tell you why. Because of me.
Wow.
I'm
you know what?
I defend myself.
By you taking that off the air, it just made everyone want to hear it even more.
Well, whatever. It aired 3 times. It was enough.
Put it on. I'd be proud of it.
Well, you're proud? Get a fucking show of your own. That's my advice. I've worked long and hard.
And I didn't say anything wrong?
I don't need to hand over my career to you.
What did I say that was wrong?
What did you say?
That was wrong.
It was.
You told him to shut up.
The whole conversation was wrong. It shouldn't have been gone on. Gary and John shouldn't have had that with you. If you want to have a little segment like that, it went on and on and on. And I got guests. And I have people. I don't need. I don't need it anymore. Good. Right. I don't blame you. You responded fine. I took it off. It was enough.
Don't act like it was crazy.
It was crazy.
It was crazy.
For me, it was crazy.
All right.
I agree.
Trust me, if you were working anywhere else and you're doing that kind of stuff, it would be insane. I can't have it. And if he doesn't like you, you say, hey, that's fine. You don't like me. A lot of people do. I hear you don't like me. Who cares?
I'd love to see you respond like that.
Well, he's not inviting people who don't like him in, Benjy.
Right.
And Howard's different than you.
That's the truth. That is very true.
I also have emotions and feelings, too.
All right. Well, I took it off the air. It was enough.
Oh, get a diary.
Yeah, I don't need it on my wrap-up show. The wrap-up show didn't need that. That's for me. That's for me to decide. I decided that.
It was actually great radio, too.
Well, for you, it was great radio. For me, it wasn't.
Oh.
Sorry.
Benjy, you're one of my favorite parts of the show, but I've never been as...
Well, now I don't take your opinion at all.
All right. Thank you, Benjy. And I actually don't blame you so much as the 2 hosts.
They were horrible.
No, they weren't horrible. They showed poor judgment.
It was too uncomfortable.
Oh, couldn't Benjy use his brain a little bit too?
No, of course not.
And not get really emotional?
No, you heard him. He had to defend himself. He's got the Benjy show going. I got everybody here's got a show. The only one with a show that counts is me. Yeah. If you don't like it, leave. What?
Jason said that you guys are auditioning people for Benjy's.
And that, by the way, pissed me off even more. That is not true. And that's what happens when things get out of control and I'm not around to sort of shape things.
Well,
I was very upset about that. That is just completely not true.
Yeah,
Jason was way out of line saying that to Benjy.
I thought it was funny when Benjy kept saying hi to Rob's mother, though. That was the one funny part.
Mother-in-law.
Right.
Mother-in-law.
Thank you, Matt. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, Ann. Yes, Ann.
Oh, good morning. Your show has been so spot on recently, and I'm so glad you cut out all the filler. Anyway, with Memorial Day coming up, and I hope you have a lovely one, has Ralph weaseled his way back into your summer house?
Oh, no. Listen, when I make a news... I love Ralph. He's a dear friend, but he is an inappropriate guy when it comes to being a house guest. In my opinion.
It's been
other people, right? I'm sure, have him as a... Yes, and it's upsetting to me that I can't have a friend over, but I had to put my foot down. I begged this guy to behave himself at my house. He couldn't do it. He can't... he must have a secret hatred of me. In other words, he's not even aware of it.
Wow. Well, I'm
but
glad
he comes over and he insults my guests, and he's difficult, and that's it. I mean, what am I going to do? And believe me, it does upset me.
Aw.
Of course it upsets me.
Well,
listen, I've had Robin to my home. She behaves. What?
Maybe he can have some of your John Barbados clothes if you can't.
Why would I give him my John Barbados clothes?
Hey, he goes shopping.
All right, Ann. I gotta get out of this. I feel like I'm talking to Benjy. You know, and Benjy, sometimes for your job, you got to have a little bit thicker skin. I know it's hard. Believe me, I understand it's difficult, but sometimes you have to. You have to swallow it. You made your point on this show, and that's enough. All right. I don't blame you entirely. And I don't like what Jason said to you either. If you want to know the truth.
Well, I appreciate it.
And I would have talked to you about it off the air, but I haven't had time to talk to anyone. I'm so fucking busy with the AGT and everything else. And God knows 50 other projects I'm involved in.
I haven't.
All that the audience will benefit from. Oh, so much. That's what I'm about.
I have
the audience. What?
I have an extremely...
I'm lecturing you.
Extremely thick skin.
No, you have fat skin.
Oh, that's true, too.
All right, thank you. Benjy, no discussion needed now. I've bored people enough. People don't care. All they care about is Robin's news right now. Right, Robin?
That's right.
Right.
I got my pants down, a cock in my hand. I'm thinking about Robin's ass. Spreading those cheeks like yeah. Smacking that ass like yeah. I got my pants down, the lube in my hand. I gotta come right away. Ass. There's a party in the tush today. Ass. There's a party in the tush today.
There is a party in your tush today.
My fingers are tightening up right now.
Right.
Yeah, but I think Richard's having a bigger party.
Oh, Richard's having the biggest. I bet you, Robin, you got to try that. Pour some beer in your ass.
Again, he has control there that I don't have. You notice how the beard disappears? Yeah. I don't think that's happening with me.
Yeah, it's like his whole mouth in there. Hey, I got to tell one story that I am so excited about. I read about in the paper. An 18-year-old girl.
I was going to ask you what your opinion was of that.
I'm so excited about this. She won a $50,000 prize at they call it an international science fair. You know, the kids create stuff and someone wins.
Sure.
She created a super capacitor that can charge a cell phone in 20 seconds.
This is what you've been waiting for.
Hallelujah. 20 seconds. That's technology. That's an advancement.
That's something you would invest in on Kickstarter.
Oh, yes.
Hallelujah.
Forget Kickstarter. I'll invest in that right now.
Well, you'd have to find that girl. She'd have to be able to find you.
And, that's what gives me hope for the future. When I see an 18-year-old kid invent something like that. I mean, at 18, I invented a bong out of a soda bottle. I couldn't get a dime on Kickstarter. This girl is the future. Do you understand?
Well, this is what we're seeing. The kid who dropped out of the high school of science and now is selling Tumblr, and now this girl.
No, Tumblr's bullshit. But this girl...
Hey, it's something people use.
Yeah. Well, I like this. That's worth $1 billion. I mean, and I can't wait for the day when that becomes too long. Everyone's going to go like, when are they going to invent something that'll charge your cell phone in a second?
How come it doesn't just charge itself?
Yeah, I'm sitting there for 20 whole seconds. Like the microwave. I cooked a potato in there for 6 minutes, and I was annoyed. I was like, I got to go find something to do for 6 minutes. I'm not going to stare at this thing.
Well, yeah, when the microwave first came out, that was revolutionary that you could cook something that fast. And then the next thing you know, you're tapping your foot. When is this going to be done?
I also can't believe some 18-year-old kid hasn't invented a more viable electric car. I mean, where are these kids? Come to think of it, you're all a bunch of slouches.
That's right. Why aren't you busy? Everybody's experimenting with sex, not with real good inventions.
I get a charge out of seeing young kids who are really confident. Like at America's Got Talent, I go crazy. We auditioned a 9-year-old girl who does this contortion but I mean, fantastic strength. And you see, like, she's into athletics. 9 years old. I mean, yeah, her parents are into this thing too, but she was incredible. I mean, you hold out hope for humanity. The show is uplifting.
Well, I've always said that kids with real interests, not those lay lumps who are like, I'm bored. Yeah. The kids who have interests they're such
when I hear a kid
amazing children.
When I hear a kid say they're bored, I want to yell at them.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
I'm listening to this. Hey, JD, where's that tape? I got to play it for Robin. I don't know who this DJ is. He's one of these conservative talk show guys. He wanted to shoot Hillary Clinton in the vagina. Give me that tape. It got me so aggravated.
Somebody else who he thinks he's you.
Well, yeah, it seems like he's being provocative for no reason. What page is that? What page is that on?
JD1.
Right.
Second column, pink, purple.
You don't like that song?
Oh, that's what I hear in my head every day. This?
JD. Where did he go? What happened to him?
Yes.
Hey, JD, get back in here.
No.
Now, this guy, who is this guy? Where is he on the air? I know these guys want to get famous, so they where is he from?
I don't know. I'd have to go back and look that up. I think I wrote his name in the thing there.
Is he on actual radio or is it a podcast?
No, I think it's actual radio.
How about Hillary Clinton? That freaking ass bag has not only been involved in drug trafficking out of Mena, Arkansas.
What?
Okay? This, see you next Tuesday. Hillary Clinton has been involved in the killings of American troops.
What?
Namely, the mysterious suicide of the emotionally unstable Navy SEAL commander who just so happened to be involved in all of her dealings.
Wow. Really? Where's this guy on the air?
I had to go back and look it up. I'm not sure.
We didn't even get to the shooting of the vagina.
In the Middle East, okay? And he just mysteriously got suicided along with everyone else associated with the Clinton family. Miss Hillary Clinton needs to be convicted. She needs to be tried, convicted, and shot in the vagina.
Why the vagina?
I want to pull the trigger.
You want to pull the trigger and shoot her in the vagina?
I don't want her to die.
Oh, my God.
Well, that's that, hatred of women.
Right.
Right away.
Yeah, what would a shrink say about that? A guy who wants to shoot a woman in the vagina.
I mean, if she's done something wrong, execute her, but why are we shooting her in the vagina?
Someone's got some angry mother issues. I'm telling you, man. What he's saying is he wants to shoot his mother in the vagina. That's what he's saying.
All women.
Yeah.
Somebody's pissed him off.
Wow. No one paid attention to me.
I want her to feel the pain, and I want to look her in the eyes, and I want to say, on behalf of all Americans that you've killed, on behalf of the Navy SEALs, on behalf of all of those people, I'm supporting our troops by saying we need to try, convict, and shoot Hillary Clinton in the vagina.
Oh, my God. What a terrible thing to say. Oh, awful. Shoot Hillary Clinton in the vagina. I mean, the woman was a terrific senator. And
well, he obviously doesn't think any of those nice things you think about Hillary Clinton. But still, if somebody's done something wrong, you don't shoot them in the vagina.
These conservative guys, they hate everything. They hate oh, it's so vicious. Oh, we hate. How is anybody good ever going to go into politics anymore? You need to turn on the radio and people want to shoot your vagina out.
Well, forget going into politics. How is anybody supposed to get anything done when the animosity and the vitriol is so great?
Yeah, huh?
You can't talk to the other side.
I'm not familiar with him, but that's a wild thing to say. Shoot a woman in the vagina.
And he thinks he's so courageous by saying it.
He's proud of it almost.
He's proud.
Yeah, he's like, look at me.
I know Bubba shocked the puss. This is outrageous.
Well, the truth is, Bubba really shocked the puss. This guy's never going to shoot anybody in the vagina.
Oh, it's an online show. Okay, that's different.
Online. Oh, forget it. Why are we even bothering?
JD, it's online. That's a bullshit show. That's just... There's some guy in his basement.
You talk to Mediaite.com, all right? They put out media stuff. All right?
Mediastock.com.
It's still a voice out there with the microphone.
Yeah, but come on, no, it's not. It's a fucking radio show on it.
Well, listen, he's got to have some followers.
All right, now
can I leave now?
Yeah, leave.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can leave.
Play your song. Leave me alone.
The badass.
Bringing the internet
The badass.
Take on my cock. Spit on it. Suck on the dildo.
All right, Robin, what's in the news? Come on.
Yeah, that guy's going to say anything to get his head above the water.
Yeah, I don't blame him. He's got to just make statements so someone like me will notice him.
He's got to be absolutely ridiculous.
I thought he was an over-the-air broadcaster. I was like, wow.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. I thought you wanted to talk about the 18-year-old Florida woman who has been charged with lewd and lascivious battery on a child between 12 and 16.
No. I'm talking about the one that created the battery.
Well, wait a minute. Listen to me. This 18-year-old girl, they're calling her a Florida woman. An 18-year-old is still a girl. She was in a sexual relationship, I guess, with a 15-year-old. She's lesbian.
Oh, I see.
And her girlfriend was 15.
Go ahead.
And apparently the 15-year-old's parents were upset that their daughter is gay. That's at least the contention of the other girl, the 18-year-old's parents. They said they never got a call that this family was upset about the relationship. The next thing they know, their daughter was just being charged.
I see. So what are you saying?
I'm asking you, what do you think of all that?
Well, first of all, 18-year-olds shouldn't be with 15-year-olds.
Is that true?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. So how old what's the gap?
At that age?
At that age.
See, at my age, there's a 20-year gap that's acceptable. But when you're in high school, like I remember, I was in what year was I in? Like my junior year, maybe? And I don't know how old you are. I guess I was like 16.
Junior year is like 17.
Yeah. I think at the time I think I was only 16 at this point, so maybe I was in my sophomore year. And a friend of mine said, hey, you got to meet these girls. They're really hot, blah, 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 blah. And he takes me around the block. It's a 13-year-old girl had a crush on me. 13. I'm 16. And you could say, I I knew at 16 I was wrong. My little buddy there didn't know. I think he was fucking around with these 13-year-olds. And it freaked me the hell out, and that was the end of it. I don't even think I was friends with the guy anymore.
Right.
I still remember the guy's name, which I won't give out over the air, but I was upset. I remember I was like, and this little girl, she looked pretty mature and everything, but I was like, well, she's 13, you know.
All right.
So that, for example, so when you're 18, you can't really date a 15-year-old.
Who's an 18-year-old supposed to date?
Other 18-year-olds or 17-year-old.
You can go a year under?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to figure it out.
I'm giving you the rules. The man...
And this applies equally to girls and boys?
Yes. I mean, not really, but yes. Girls can do whatever they want.
Well, that's what I'm saying. This is an 18-year-old girl.
No, that's wrong. She shouldn't. She really shouldn't. She shouldn't. 15's too young when you're 18. You can't fuck around like that.
But you're in the same school.
Don't matter.
So there are kids in the same school that can't date each other.
That's exactly right.
You would not, as a senior...
That's right.
Date a freshman.
I didn't have any options to date a freshman. No freshman was looking at me. So it's easy for me to say, but no, I would not. I would not. I'm telling you, I was 16, I could have dated a 13-year-old.
Well, that's ridiculous. I'm talking about a 15-year-old.
By the way, she had the body of a 14-year-old. I should point that out.
But you still wouldn't go there.
Right.
So I just wondered what you thought of all that. Anyway,
you get older, it's no different. That 13-year-old is now 56. I still wouldn't date her.
This Caitlin Hunt, who was kicked out of her high school. See, these are high school kids.
Right. You gotta draw the line somewhere, Robin. I'm making rules.
Well, I just figured,
how would you feel if your 15-year-old daughter is getting seduced by a senior boy, 18 years old? I wouldn't like it. That shit goes down, but I wouldn't like to know about that. It's just out of line. I'm sorry.
Well, Hunt believes the girl's parents waited until she turned 18.
I see.
To file their complaint. So she just turned 18. Is there any...
No.
Re-evaluation?
No.
That's it.
I don't know.
Seniors cannot date juniors or sophomores.
I feel a lot of pressure in this.
I'm just asking because people need to know.
Well,
prosecutors have so far offered a plea deal but have not dropped the case. Hunt could end up behind bars for a decade and a half.
God, that's a little...
And be forced to register as a sex offender.
Wow. Well, hey. I know a lot of this stuff goes on with the lesbian community. A lot of lesbians I've talked to, their first sexual experiences with teachers. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
Well, that's different than another kid in school with you.
Right. Well, I don't know. I'm trying to make a guideline. I'm telling you, again, I got to make rules. And the rule is, if you're 16, you can't date a 13-year-old. If you're 18, you can't date a 15-year-old.
All right.
That's it.
Everybody's heard the rule
You
now.
heard the rule.
Yes, the guys were bouncing this back and forth over the weekend. There was a guy named Kai, the hatchet-wielding hero.
Yeah, I remember him. He was funny.
Yeah, well, here's a little clip of him, 1-5.
Yeah. Jimmy had him on his show.
I know.
Which was good. I mean, I remember it was funny. 1-5?
Yes.
Okay. I'm on it.
And then fucking Buddy gets out, and these two women are trying to help him. He runs up and he grabs one of them, man. Like a guy that big can snap a woman's neck like a pencil stick. So I fucking ran up behind him with a hatchet. Smash, smash, smash.
That was his debut.
See,
into the world of the known.
He killed that guy and saved the woman, right?
No.
What was it again?
He attacked a guy who was attacking like a federal, a meter reader or something.
Right.
And, you know, he just saw this attack go down, and he just thought, wait a minute, I'd better help her. And he took this hatchet. I don't know where the hatchet came from.
He carries a hatchet.
He just knocked this guy out. I don't think he killed that guy, but now he's been arrested for murder.
See, he's like Dexter. Like, we didn't know at the time. He's ready for action. He's ready to fight. He's ready to hurt. And in this case, he used his powers for good when he was the fun-loving, nature-loving hitchhiker. But now, some 72-year-old guy is dead from him, and he used his powers for bad. And this is all alleged anyway.
Well, it's alleged, but he did even post on Facebook, I think. You know, he wrote, what would you do if you went to sleep or some guy took you home and you woke up discovering you had been drugged and sexually assaulted? And somebody wrote back, I'd probably take a hatchet to him. And he said, I like the way you're thinking. So
I bet he does.
Yeah, Kai is now under arrest for this. Apparently happened in a New Jersey home, and he was arrested in Philadelphia. The two met, the 70-something-year-old guy and Kai met in Times Square, and somehow Kai wound up going home with him, and then things went bad. So Kai, the hero, is now Kai, the guy on trial, who will be on trial for murder if things keep going this way.
Right.
But everybody was saying, all the guys were saying that Kai looks like Ralph. Is Ralph in trouble?
He does have that look.
Yeah.
Ralphie.
Ralph's hair's a little better groomed.
Not really.
They do have... No, you don't think so? Ralph runs around in a kerchief
and carries a hatchet, too.
Also in the news, I don't know if you've noticed this, but Nicole Kidman and her husband, Keith Urban, have been doing the circuit, the runways in Cannes.
Yeah, I saw a picture of them in the paper today.
Well, they've been making out on the runway.
Yeah.
Like I've seen pictures of them lip-locking, and then there's a picture in the paper today of him kissing her hand. Is she that desperate for attention?
Yeah. I mean, did you see that clip on the internet of Justin Bieber's backstage at the Billboard Awards making out with Selena Gomez in front of everyone, and then Taylor Swift walks by and then sticks her tongue out because it's so disgusting?
Oh.
And, here, wait, they asked Taylor Swift a question. I guess there's finally also some sort of Justin Bieber backlash.
Apparently.
What's your thoughts on Justin winning the Milestone Award?
Can we have another question?
See? There's some sort of, those PDAs...
Well, I always found that very interesting because Selena was sitting with Taylor most of the night, and then she was making out backstage with Justin?
Yeah. I think that whole PDA thing, the public display of affection, especially for Nicole Kidman, I think it's it shows low self-esteem. I mean... Well,
you don't just start making out when you're walking down a red carpet.
That's what I mean. It's weird. It's like, well, hey, the cameras are here. Let's make out. It seems like there's an agenda.
We know we'll get our pictures in the paper if we do this.
It's weird.
Yeah, I just thought it was very odd that Nicole Kidman needs this. She's a big star. Are things not going well? I don't know. But to have your husband making out with you as you walk down a red carpet seems to me to be an incredibly loud cry for attention.
You're very upset about it. I know that about you, Robin.
No, because it's just so calculated. It's not like life is happening. It's like, come on, let's get ourselves in the paper. Meanwhile, this guy's really...
That and the Oklahoma tornadoes have me upset.
Well, the Oklahoma tornadoes are ridiculous.
It's so bad. I hate nature.
And more are coming. I'll get to that in a moment. But just to tie in with the Nicole Kidman, Keith Urban story, a married Queens teacher and dad who repeatedly had sex with a 13-year-old girl in his family home openly made out with his lawyer wife in court yesterday.
Wow.
So I don't know what he said. Well, I thought Nicole was crazy, but this guy's really great.
My hat's off to him. I mean, not for the 13-year-old, but getting to make out with your lawyer. The middle of it.
That's his wife, though.
Oh, I see. Well, he's trying to show the jury he's into his wife.
And what's she doing hanging tough in there? He's making love to a 13-year-old girl.
Because it's alleged. You don't know if
As a Queens judge dispensed criminal cases feet away, Daniel Riley, 36, shared long, passionate kisses with his wife, Anne Marie, 28, who rubbed his knee and held his hand as they sat in court in the fourth row.
He's trying not to go to jail.
Go ahead and fuck it now.
He has a 1-year-old daughter, and he had sex with a 6th grade student in his and his wife's bed at their Forest Hills home at least a dozen times while the family was out.
By the way, that's wrong.
I think that's too big a gap.
Yeah.
In your rules.
Yeah, that's way off the chart.
That is too big a gap.
There's no gray area with that.
No. Now to Oklahoma.
I just want to say I hate nature. How we haven't figured out how we haven't figured out how to dominate nature yet is beyond me.
We're not supposed to dominate it. I think we're supposed to try to cooperate.
No. I'm telling you, it's the moon. Blow up the moon and a lot of these problems are going to go away. I don't even think there would be tornadoes.
Oh, stop it.
I'm being serious.
Anyway, they're saying the horror story there gets worse and worse. There are reports that the medical examiner has now confirmed that at least 91 people have died after the monstrous tornado roared through southwest Oklahoma.
And a ton of little
kids. The town is called Moore. And, two schools were actually involved in the path of that storm. And they say at least 20 of the dead are children. Officials at 2 hospitals say they've treated more than 140 people, including about 70 children. The tornado was estimated to be at least 2 miles across at its widest point, and it was on the ground for about 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And they're expecting more severe weather moving east. Meteorologists say northeast Texas, southeast Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, and Missouri could see tornadoes today. There's also accompanying hail and strong winds. They said the winds got upwards of 200 miles an hour in that tornado, and that's why it caused so much destruction. Here's a volunteer worker who says it's possible survivors could still be found. 1-3.
There's definitely a good chance that somebody could be in there wedged underneath a desk or a table, and, it's always good to keep hope alive. Yeah,
I'd be the worst in a tragedy like that, because I was listening to a guy on Fox News who was describing how he got on top of one of the other teachers to rescue her, like to keep the tornado from falling, from the building falling on her and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, I wouldn't be doing any of that. You know me, Robin. I panic under any.
You'd probably kill yourself running around.
No, I'd hide under the children. Kids.
But I don't even think that would be possible, Howard.
Well.
Stop it.
It was so scary. Here's a clip of, in Wichita, here is a news crew. The whole news station evacuated right on air, and you can hear the craziness.
I do want to welcome those folks in, and thank you very much for streaming along with us here. We also have folks who are on KSN.com who are no doubt watching us right now as this storm bears down on the city of Wichita.
JD, in 20 years, I've never said this, but I think it's our time to go.
Dave,
I really do. We've been monitoring the conditions here downtown. So at this point, folks, we here at KSN are moving to our shelters. We are moving to our shelters. JD and I will continue to talk with you as long as we can. We're leaving the radar image up, but it appears that it is time for all of us to get to shelter. Get to shelter right now. Ryan Newton. Now, Ryan. Everybody down below, let's go.
That's no nonsense, man.
No, more police department Sergeant Jeremy Lewis said it was surreal while the tornado was on the ground. 1-1.
I'd be like, feet don't fail me now.
To see it up close, basically I was right behind the tornado as it went through the area, and then not be able to even tell where you're at. All the landmarks are gone. Things that have been here forever, there's nothing but just rubble.
Yeah, sometimes you'd see reporters just standing on the slab where a house used to be, and there was nothing there.
It was very upsetting.
Cars just pushed together and mangled. One reporter said, sometimes you couldn't tell it was a car until you got closer, and in that twisted rubble you saw tires, and then you go, oh, that used to be a car. Here's a student from Plaza Towers Elementary in Moore, Oklahoma, describing the experience. She's a third grader, and she said she huddled with classmates as the tornado roared through. 1, 2.
I had to hold on to the wall to keep myself safe because I didn't want to fly away in the tornado.
Oh.
Yeah, and that school was completely destroyed.
Well, that kid's awfully well-spoken for third grade. How old is third grade?
Third grade's about 8.
Wow. Fantastic.
So there's hope for the future, see?
Well, yeah, yes.
Kids can talk, and there's all kinds of
Kids can talk. Archie Comics now has 2 gay characters kissing. Did you see the actual comic strip?
No, I didn't.
The 2 of them are making out. And on page 7, Veronica is giving Moose a rusty trombone.
Oh, stop. They can't have gone that far.
Oh, it's a fantastic issue. You got the 2 gay guys making out. You got the rusty trombone. You got Jughead, who's he's jerking off to the internet on page 20, I believe. It's my favorite issue of Archie Comics.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, yes.
They really have changed. You said earlier we were talking about the guy from Tumblr who's now worth about $200 million after Yahoo bought the company for $1.1 billion.
Tumblr with no E.
And there's a cartoon in the Daily News today. And, these 2 parents are obviously looking at their kid and saying, son, we have to have a talk. And he has his to-do list listed on the wall. It's like, drop out like Tumblr dude, sell internet startup for $1 billion.
And clearly he's only checked off drop out. Well, that's what I'm afraid of. A lot of kids are just going to drop out, take that first step, and then realize they don't have to go through the next thing. Anything else in the news?
Yes, Jodi Arias, the woman who was convicted of killing her boyfriend, she will take the stand today on her own behalf. This is the penalty phase of the crime, and she is trying to keep from getting the death penalty. So, crucial testimony today in that court case.
By the way, North Korea launched 3 more missiles into the sea. They keep sending them into the sea. Someone ought to tell them where we are. They're so far off. And they
don't go very far. They're short-range missiles.
And they caught a dolphin trying to blow the missile. They thought it was another dolphin.
Well, then it must be a nice design.
Yes. In fact,
what?
They killed Aquaman.
Aquaman always used to have that thing where something would blow up and he'd be jarred.
Right, yeah.
And you'd see the ripples through the water.
Big vibrations.
So I'm sure that's what's happening to Aquaman.
Right.
All right. Would you prefer a baby crying or a person with BO next to you on a plane?
BO.
BO?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, according to a survey from Harris Interactive about airplane annoyances, 63% of respondents said they would prefer sitting next to a crying baby.
Not me.
Than a smelly adult.
I'd rather sit, because you can't hit a baby. I could take care of that smelly adult.
No, you can hit him. It doesn't make him smell less bad.
Well, I guess I could what I do when I'm next to somebody really stinky, I can kind of put my head in my jacket and just breathe that air in there. And
make your own face mask.
Yeah, right. And kind of try to get away from the stench. Oh, that smell. Robin and I have worked with people who smell like that. Don't mention Fred by name. No. But no, and it's not Fred. We in the past we've worked with people, and it is a stench that is just second to none, and you cannot function. You get a headache.
And just think of sitting next to someone like that for, say, the 6 hours it takes to get to Los Angeles.
Oh, but a screaming baby. Oh, that noise.
The baby might stop crying.
No, they never stop.
Maybe so. The survey also found that women were more likely than men to select a window or aisle seat. Not having to pay for a carry-on bag was also an important factor for some flyers, and 39% said they would rather let a stranger sleep on their shoulder than pay to bring their luggage on the plane.
Right.
So, lots of changes in air travel. Did you see that Seth MacFarlane is repeating his no to notions of another Oscar hosting?
Yeah, I didn't sense he was having a good time, and he didn't get the love he was expecting. And
right.
It's a horrible job. It seems like a cool thing to host the Oscars, but you got to be a douche.
But then you get evaluated.
Yeah,
you know, it's like a report card from school after you're finished.
Yeah, and they don't even let you be yourself. You got to suck balls. You got to kiss ass. It's a thankless thing. It's hard to be funny if they don't let you make fun of anybody.
Yeah, you invite Seth MacFarlane to come host your Oscars.
Yeah.
Be gracious.
Yeah.
This is this was his idea of how to do it.
And it doesn't pay any money, and it's like, oh, it's so prestigious. Meanwhile, he's doing just fine. You don't need the Oscars.
Yeah, he's the creator of the Family Guy. He tweeted his decision Monday, calling for traumatized critics to exhale. He said, I'm unable to do the Oscars again. And he actually suggested that they go to Joaquin Phoenix as the next.
That'd be good. I'd watch that.
Had a suggestion for them.
Go to Billy Crystal. He's great at it. I mean, really,
well, maybe Billy will do it this time because, you know, he likes to take off and have a few bad reviews come in and then come in and save the day.
It, yeah. That's smart.
Microsoft is taking the wraps off its new Xbox today. Now, I don't think you're a big Xbox fan.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is. I mean, I know it's games, but I don't.
Well, it does a lot more these days, apparently. Yeah. And Edelman Digital Vice President Sam Kennedy is looking forward to seeing the new machine, 110.
I know, like, Scott DePace plays with it. It's like, he's getting a little long in the tooth for that. Like, maybe it's time to get some other interests.
The new Xbox is definitely going to have a lot of capabilities to do really, really cool things that we haven't really seen before as a single box that can contain all of your entertainment experiences. So that's going to be really exciting.
I don't even know what what is he going to have, a box that contains all my entertainment?
His entertainment experiences.
Howard, he's talking about things like it'll be a media player for all your video files you have at your house.
Yeah, you like your Xbox, Scotty?
I love it. It's awesome. I can't wait.
9-year-old.
It's 10 o'clock this morning, the announcement comes out.
Well, guess what? Scott's going to really love this feature. Kennedy remarked that the new Xbox could feature unprecedented mixes of video experiences and game experiences, like having a video Skype call with your friends while you're playing a game.
Oh, wow, Scott. You're going to have a lot of fun.
I beat my son the other day in hockey. He got really upset.
I mean, video hockey.
Yeah, video
hockey.
Yeah, not real hockey.
Two of you were sitting on a couch staring at a television.
There are some concerns in the gaming community about how the new Xbox might require an always-on internet connection. I don't know what that's all about, but that seems to be the thing people are a little leery of.
I'm so proud of myself I'm not into that. I really am. Wow.
When did you give up games?
I feel so grown up. Like in my 30s. I used to have Atari, and then I was like when Super Mario and all that bullshit came out, I was like, done.
You were done.
Yeah, it's enough. I mean, good Lord. You got to have a lot of fucking time on your hands to do that.
I just read this. Do you see that Richie Sambora has left Bon Jovi?
Yeah, that happened a while ago.
It did?
Yeah.
But why? I missed it.
There was an argument that John and Richie were having, and so Richie didn't... All of a sudden, he wasn't there for one of the shows. And he said he was going off to go do something. Yeah, there's a whole thing going on. And I guess, I don't know what's going on. Those two guys ought to work it out. A few hours before
an April 2nd gig, the manager called and said, guess what? And John Bon Jovi said he didn't even have to finish the sentence. He explained that they've been through this before where, Richie hasn't been with them, so they knew they could still perform. So they're going to continue. And they will just be continuing the Because We Can tour without Richie Sambora.
Yeah, I guess John holds all the cards in that relationship because John can go out and sing those songs and people will still go see him. And, what's Richie going to do? He can't go out and just play them and get a new singer. It'll seem like karaoke.
Well, he's only spoken to Richie once since the breakup, but he says one's mad, one's sad. They didn't have a fight, and Richie's not fired. And he's welcome to return when he's ready. So I guess when Richie calms down, the door will be open.
Right.
Now, you're getting into memorabilia just a little bit, I think.
Yeah, I've got Iron Man's head, and I've got the hat that Harrison Ford wore in Cowboys and Aliens.
Yeah, but you have some rock and roll stuff,
I got
too.
a bunch of gold records that people gave me, and I got, I think that's all I got.
Signed guitars?
Oh, yeah, I got that. Yeah, I got that. I got Eddie Van Halen gave me one. Got Leslie West gave me a couple. I got Metallica gave me one. Yeah, I got a couple.
Well, a rare piece of Beatles memorabilia now has a new owner, and it went for a much higher price than people thought. They expected to sell this guitar that had been played both by John Lennon and George Harrison for about $200,000 to $300,000, but Billboard.com says the final sale price was $408,000.
Leslie West's leg.
Do you have that?
Yeah. Over my bed, I got that.
Well, that's got to be worth something.
Yeah. Dave Stewart of the Eurythmics gave me a picture that he took of Mick Jagger or something. I got that. I wonder
By comparison, just a few years ago, this guitar sold at Christie's for just over $100,000. So look at the appreciation.
I wonder what if all my junk would sell for. I don't think it's worth that much. Maybe the Iron Man heads were. But I'm not even clear if my Iron Man head wasn't even in the movie. It was really hard to determine. You know what I mean?
You're still trying to figure it out.
But how are these dickwads who buy this shit going to know the difference anyway? I'll just tell them it was.
Yeah. Take him for a ride.
I almost got a Paul McCartney autograph, but I couldn't get that.
Oh. I thought he gave you an autographed guitar.
He actually did. I do have it. I have it in a special case in my office in glass. But it's not actually one of his guitars. It's like a replica of his guitar.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a
Well,
bass.
I don't think that could be as valuable as one he actually played.
Yeah, exactly. I'm always a little bit off on my memorabilia. I kind of have an Iron Man head that, like, pieces of it might have been in the movie. We're not sure.
Looking at the police blotter today, authorities in Florida arrested the daughter of veteran TV news journalist Barbara Walters for DUI over the weekend.
What happened? Barbara Walters?
Barbara Walters' daughter was arrested for DUI. Jacqueline Danforth was stopped near Naples on Sunday. The Collier County Sheriff's Office website indicates she was released on $1,000 bond. And Elton John's longtime lyricist is denying that he was driving drunk.
Bernie Taupin?
A lawyer for Bernie Taupin says in a statement to Santa Barbara newspaper The Independent that the allegations are false. His attorney explains that on May 5th, Taupin's vehicle became disabled on the side of the road, and there's no evidence nor any witnesses to establish who the driver was at the time. So there was an investigation launched. The police came to help Bernie and his wife with their vehicle. However, a launched investigation into a DUI was undertaken, even though Bernie says he was not drunk. The lawyer adds that the incident occurred on a poorly lit road at night and that Taupin suffers from night vision problems. That's what he's saying.
By the way, Barbara Walters wrote me a note. She wants everyone to remember her daughter was adopted. This is not her Barbara.
Oh, stop that.
Yes.
That's a horrible thing to say.
Oh.
And Barbara didn't do that.
All right, Barbara didn't. I thought it was funny. I'm just kidding. Hey,
I mean, some people might think that's for real.
I'm joking. I got to just mention one thing real quick before the show ends. I saw a picture of a guy on the internet yesterday. It was the greatest thing I ever saw. He shaved his facial hair into the Batman logo, and it's crazy. And if Ronnie would do this, I would think it would be the greatest thing, because he's got that crazy facial hair, too, but his facial hair is just this big bush. Ronnie.
Right, it's not anything special.
Hey, guys, bring up that picture. I got to get Ronnie to do this. It's the greatest thing. And he dyed his mustache and beard black, so it's like it is the bat. Have you seen this, Fred?
I thought it was funny.
Oh, you saw it too. All right.
I'd love to see Ronnie do this.
I'm sure if you know what, I'll send a link. I'll put a link up today on howardstern.com of this guy. It's awesome.
Oh, there he is. Look, Robin. How fucking crazy is that?
That's great.
It's all around his lips. It's the Batman logo.
Can Ronnie do that?
He's got the facial hair. Hey, Ron.
What do?
Hey.
What's the problem,
Ronnie,
do?
look at the guy on the screen. Look at his mustache.
What is your problem, dude?
Oh, they took it down. Here, look. Do you have enough facial hair to do it?
Somebody threw shit on his face.
No, that's the Batman logo.
I know what it is.
Would you do it? It's the coolest thing I've ever seen.
I'm not going to keep it. I'll try and do it, but I'm not going to keep it.
Could you do it for the day at least?
I can do it for the day.
Okay.
It's going to take some time. Dude.
All right.
How long?
What do we got? We got time.
I don't know.
What else do we have?
No, what I got to do is I got to grow this all in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I got to get somebody to shape it. To cut it.
Like that? Great. The Batman logo.
I think you got to dye it,
because all you got to do is...
And you got to dye it black.
No.
You do? That's what that guy's doing.
Dude.
You think his hair is that dark?
Yeah, but what I got to do is I got to grow the whole goatee first.
Right.
Right.
Okay?
Go ahead.
Which is no problem.
All right.
And then I need somebody to shape it.
Yeah.
Into that.
See, he's got the facial hair for the Batman logo. Nobody else here has got hair like that. Ronnie's got a real manly beard. Oh, that is so fucking cool.
Dude.
The Batman logo right on the guy's face. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, well, who are you going to get to shape it? You need somebody who really knows what they're doing.
Get
We can
Tony.
find an artist.
I get Tony to do it.
Tony, my hair person.
All right, so I'll grow it
All
in.
they need is a stencil.
Right, of course. That's how they do it, Ron. You got to get a stencil.
Yeah, but it's hard to do that yourself.
No, you can't do it yourself. You're going to need help with that. All right, good. Ronnie's going to start growing
I'll
it
start
out.
growing the whole thing.
Ronnie's going to grow the Batman logo.
You gotta trim that mustache. Trim that mustache. It's too long. Ronnie, you gotta trim that mustache. Trim that mustache. It's too long. You know you look like the Lorax. You also look just like Colonel Mustard.
It's over?
Whoa. Stop the clock.
I was just getting into it.
Speaking of the Beatles.
There you go.
There was another picture in the paper today that was really interesting. Did you see the picture of the German guy who used to be a woman?
No.
Yeah, he was on, one of those German Olympic teams when, East Germany used to dominate the Olympics.
Right.
Well, they were giving the athletes all kinds of crazy drugs. And this girl was a shot putter.
Right.
And she was given these drugs, and she believes that's why she now wanted to become a man, and she's a very manly looking man.
No, I haven't seen that
Not
picture.
going in.
Yeah, it's in page 50 of, what is this, the Daily News
I think we have some
today.
tape of her.
There's a huge tree trunk in my house. Okay.
She should grow the Batman mustache, too, as long as we're on.
She can. She got a lot of facial hair.
I'm so excited Ronnie's going to have the Batman mustache. Oh, my God. I can't even tell you how excited I am by that. I'm proud to... Ronnie, you think you could have that in time for Vegas when we go for AGT? You think you could grow it? How long do you think it's going to take?
Vegas is only a week from Sunday.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think so.
It's going to take a while?
Take a longer
Yeah, probably
than
take
that.
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
All right, I'll be patient.
All right.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what
There's
happens.
the guy with his mouth closed. It looks even better.
Oh, that's hysterical.
So cool.
Wait a minute. That looks different now.
It does look good.
Yeah,
It looks
does.
different.
It is a little less.
Oh, it's a different
Yeah.
picture?
It's a
different guy?
I think that's a...
Yeah, it's a different guy. See, I like his better.
I do, too. Oh, that's cool.
See, his is
All
cool
right,
because I
Ronnie.
already got the mustache.
You could almost do that.
I think you could do that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I probably can do that now.
Yeah. You could have it in time for AGT.
You could get the wings started and maybe a little help with the soul patch.
Fantastic.
No, the
He's got
soul
a soul patch is there.
It's shaped.
But if you keep that thing gray, it's not going to work. You got to go black.
Wait a minute. I was just talking to Shuli about that now.
Yeah.
Why do I have to go? Can't I do like dark brown? Because then I got to. If I do black, I got to shave it all off and start all over.
No, you
again.
can do dark.
When
dark
I'm done.
Brown. No, you can do dark brown.
All right.
Yes, it's got to be dark.
It's just got to be dark, so it looks like the Batman.
Yeah. It's like dark brown.
Yeah.
I like that better.
Yeah.
The other one looks. It didn't. It looked. I don't know.
Do that
There's too much going on. This is good.
This is good.
All right, then.
It's good.
Well, I got to come down with this a little more. That I could do within probably like maybe before we go. Yeah, maybe before we go.
All right. Maybe next week.
Problem, dude.
Well, start growing. Go out there and grow some hair.
Just grow everything.
Next week we're working. Yeah.
Tuesday. Next week we're on the air Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Yeah, so maybe on Thursday by then I could probably have it in.
Oh,
dude.
Possibly by next Thursday when you tune in, Ronnie will have full Batman mustache and beard.
Yeah, but then you got to have somebody come in and shape it for me.
All right, I'm working on that.
I can't do that shit.
Gary, get on that. Talk to Tony. Ralph could probably do it.
No.
You don't want him? No.
You're afraid of Ralph?
Well, he did the phone number that time. He did a good job.
Hey, Ralph, could you make at least the stencil?
Oh, my God. Ronnie's going to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so great.
But save that picture for Ralph. You can make the stencil at least.
No,
I'll let Ralph do it if he promises not to fuck around.
No,
do it the right way.
I'll kill him.
And you're going to dye it black?
No, dark brown.
How about you got to do the little, the goatee area, because that's the tail.
Yeah, but we just found another guy with facial hair that has the Batman logo that Ronnie's all set to do.
And his looks dark brown, this guy, actually.
Yeah.
Not black.
Well, yeah, we'll have to work on it. Definitely.
You know what? Don't get started with Ralph.
All right.
What do you mean?
Because I don't know if you're going to be involved. Because then until you make you'll be like, I can't make the stencil right now. I have to do other projects. And
you don't need a stencil. You
don't think?
You just sit there and cut it.
You can freehand that?
Yeah.
With what? You need something like a real small trimmer.
Yeah, you need a razor for
that. A
that.
Small one.
No.
You got
to get somebody.
You got to get one of those guys who does it like in a barber shop.
Right, that's what I was going to say. Somebody who knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
Gary, here's what you do. Take this picture and start to interview some guys in barber shops. Ask them if they can do it.
I know the place. There's a place down in Astor Plaza where they do everything on the back of your head.
Exactly. They'll do it in 2 seconds. They'll cut it just right.
All right, yeah.
A pro. Hey, listen, you're speaking of geeky stuff, your Iron Man helmet, that's definitely from the movie. And that thing's worth like thousands of dollars.
How do you know it's from the movie, though? I thought that Favreau said he wasn't sure.
No, it was, and it was also, I was at the shop where they actually made it. Like, the people who made the Iron Man costume were talking to me about that. It was a big thing, because Marvel doesn't let any of that stuff out, and they had to, beg Marvel to let John give you one.
So you're saying my Iron Man helmet was in the movie?
It was in the movie.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm talking.
Which movie?
Yeah.
That's for the first one. That's actually a Mark III, if you want to be really exact about what number of the costume it was.
Meanwhile, you hear this fucker? He's got a cold. He's in my apartment yesterday, walking around with a cold.
I don't have a cold.
You do too. Listen, everyone can hear it. No, he says he's stuffed up.
Yeah. Oh, well, you got allergies?
Yeah. All of a sudden.
I'm allergic to colds.
Yeah. I'm my tuchus. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm not starting with him with that Batman mustache. We'll be here all day.
Right. And finally this morning, Will Smith is clearing up rumors that his 14-year-old son wants to get emancipated for his birthday. Will explained that it was just a joke on Monday's Late Show with David Letterman. 1-7.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to do that.
No, he doesn't.
And you were just saying, Mr. Big Shot, he might as well be
emancipated. Yeah. No, I was saying, if he had a movie that was bigger than my movies, then he can go ahead.
Yeah.
His son actually was reportedly saying that he wanted to be emancipated for his next birthday. He's only 14 years old.
Please, why would you want to get emancipated? In that house, you get to do all kinds of fun stuff. Make movies, albums.
Right, he's in a new movie with his dad. It's an M. Night Shyamalan movie called After Earth.
Yeah.
That's coming out soon.
Who'd want to get away from them? I mean, those are the kind of parents I'm looking for.
Well, actually, they were trying to make Willow work, and she said, no, I just want to be a kid here.
Yeah.
It's fun being a kid around this house.
But if you feel like being a recording star, Dad will hook you up.
And that's what's happening.
Thank you.
For Sal Governale information, go to horsetoothjackass.com. To book Richard Christie, go to richardchristie.com. Get Benjy's song Online Sweetheart on iTunes or go to beautifulgaymusic.com.